I think we're good. So, today, there has been an update. A controversial update. They have updated the railgun to do less damage to armor. Now, we, it's an I, like to comfortably play on 7-ish. That seems to be the right difficulty for me. We can go higher. We have before. I think we've gotten up to 8 and completed out a campaign. We haven't tried Helldive yet. we're not up to that point, I don't think. But even at 8, so they buffed. From my understanding, they buffed the railgun. Well, not the they nerfed the railgun. They buffed Seeker buff to the eats and the recoilless rifle. My only problem with these things is that they might be too slow. They might be too slow. I like how it's like the blank is now available for requisition. I guess we'll go check that out real quick. But the time to kill, well, yeah, no, because when you consider time to kill, you also gotta consider the reload, right? Oh, hello. How do you not get this? Alright, well, I guess we're also testing out the fucking... Covey, what are you doing, Wiener? He's sniffing around. Alright, so... Well, what is this? What is this considered? Explosive vehicle. What is that? A 10-minute cooldown time? And 2 uses out of it? This thing better be tanky as fuck. It better be tanky as fuck. Like, this thing better not die to 1 swarm. Because that is a 10-minute cooldown. Alright. So, it's a blue weapon. A blue stratagem. Now, I'm curious if they updated any of... the upgrades to include the Patriot suit. Spindle anti-tank. I'm going to assume no. Gonna be my assumption. We're just gonna look through here. Air rover, jump pack. All right. So these don't really deal with blues. Yeah, I really wish it was a scroll here instead of this nonsense here. I know it probably doesn't apply, but I just want to be double sure. Good. Straight. Because I could see an argument for the mech to be in with the sentries. Because we have our HMG emplacements here too. And a mech is kind of a walking HMG emplacement. Because I feel like a lot of these buffs could probably also apply to the mech, of the mech being able to rotate more quickly, more ammo for a mech, reduce deployment time for a mech, but no. Review proper mechanical operation procedures in preparation for the incoming asset. Alright. We're probably going to go down in difficulty, because we're also going to want to test.
Let us decide where to enter the fray.
Angel's Venture, huh? I mean, I guess this is a Finn mission into Angel's Venture. It looks like we're going to lose.
Choose an operation and free this world from
let's drop down to 5, because middle difficulty of 9.
Resources for freedom's expansion.
Doing this again, huh? So, apparently there was a strategy that we were supposed to use stealth for the other evacuation missions, but maybe let's do this one first.
Initiating FTL jump to the Angel's Venture system.
I mean, like, I'm trying to decide what stratagems is going to replace, because it's a 10-minute cooldown. I'm sure it's not indestructible.
Jump complete.
And I'll open up the lobby to public. Oh, we're not doing this by ourselves. I mean, maybe we should do this by ourselves. We're doing testing. Oh, yeah. We'll see what it does. We'll see what it does. Oh, hold on. Okay, so maybe it's because it's a mission stratagem, as in they're allowing other people to like test this out, that we're not seeing it here with the other blues. If that's the case, we can go ahead and test the flamethrower. Oh no, okay, no, this is still here. I think it's gonna put them both on cooldown. So our Patriot suit, 2 uses, 10-minute cooldown, and I feel that is like in the league of like the orbital laser. Even the orbital laser is like 5 minutes for 3 uses. So, and like the rail cannon strike is roughly like 2-ish minutes. No, it's roughly 3-ish minutes. 3.5. The fuck, dude. It's so long. It's so long when you get crushed by bugs. Which, I mean, I guess that is like just about the interval we've been seeing for Bile Titans in Suicide. Alright. So, it seems the Patriot suit will definitely have to take the place of the rail cannon strike. I mean, it's got missiles. Looks like it's got a fucking machine gun. So maybe it definitely would take the place of the rail cannon strike. Because we still got to be able to run a backpack and a support weapon. Which honestly, at this point, I don't even know why they're stratagems. Because like, all right, just a little bit of game balance stuff, right? So our weapons cannot deal with chargers. Not very well. Like, if you focus the not a weak point on a charger with normal weapons, you're going to be dancing with that thing for like minutes. And in this game, especially with a swarm, you don't have minutes. Which is why people have been using the railgun, right? Even like, I've seen like videos of people taking down a charger with a flamethrower, which I mean, obviously, because it doesn't even deal with armor. And even then, it's like 5 seconds, which is kind of a long time. A long time of slowed movement. Because I think charging up a rail cannon shot's like 3-ish seconds to safe, and then a little bit more, right, if you want to do more damage. And plus, there's also the chance of you hurting yourself. There's a chance of hurting yourself with the rail cannon. Well, not rail cannon, the rail gun. But, you know. Alright, what else are we going to take? We're not going to take this, because I think these cooldowns will pull into each other. We'll test out the 380. And I've heard things about this 380 that you're better off putting the beacon right at your own feet with the 380. Flamethrower, I guess we can try out the backpack. The shield generator backpack. Like I said, it's only on 5, so should go okay.
Hellpod launch initiated.
Alright. We'll probably... Because we'll test out the missiles on the research building. Or the exosuit. I'm sure it won't blow it up. So, hopefully we get a charger spawn. I'm sure we will. Like I said, we're on 5. We should get a charger spawn. Oh, shit. I have... Fuck. I buy DMR. I was fighting... bots last, I think. Alright, we got a group to our north-south. Oh, this is not going to go well. Oh, look. There they are. Also, I definitely think DMR should do a little bit more damage. Bug breach. Alright, probably gonna have that group come in from the north. Ah, fuck, I don't remember how much it takes, how much of DMR it takes for to take that out. Hold on. I think it's like a mag and a half, probably. Plus, we're gonna need to be able to see, damn it.
Nothing in the chamber.
All right, 2.5 mags. Practically 3.
Covenant hive structure destroyed.
All right. Looks like
Map,
an
southeast,
artillery
100
site there,
meters.
so we'll go check that out. Yeah. I gotta say, I'm trying really hard to not just fucking call in the mech right now. I love big stompy robots. Oh, we starting this right. A hero rare. Explosive. So we're literally going down in damage with our artillery strikes. Should be over here. Smoking stack. Yeah, I think it's alright. I hardly ever use the artillery. It's because it's limited. I don't like calling it in. Which is this limited? It only gives us one. Interesting. Yep.
Say hello to democracy.
Alright, so it looks like it folds small bugs a lot better than it used to, which is good. Because, man, this thing felt kind of useless. Now you're literally better off, like, using anything else. Oh, fuck.
Have a taste of democracy.
Alright, looks like we're good. Oh. Got one explosive left. Still hear one. Ah. Yeah, let's just go ahead and... Oh, that's a little close.
Bag's empty.
Fuck, beat your ass. Alright.
Dropping a pin. East. 100 meters.
Alright. Let's call this bad boy in. Yeah. I mean, that's cool. Oh, look at it. It's beautiful. Alright, so we don't really have... Alright, so it looks like machine gun still does good against medium armor. Fuck it, did not like that. Interesting that we could have that map open and use this now, because we can't typically do this. They added the mechs. We liberated Tien Quan, and so we can requisition the mechs. This is a mission stratagem though, so they just gave it to us. Trying to think we can. All right, so we still can't blow that up. All right. E to get out. Easy. Look at this dude. This dude. Hold on.
Hellbomb. Request approved. On its way now.
Now I'm curious if they'll attack my mech if I'm out of it.
Hellbomb arm. Clear the area.
I don't know if this is far enough away. It looks like the answer is no. I don't think this thing could run. Alright. Let's see. Alright, let's see how it does against chargers. Alright. 2 shots to the head and we kill it. I love it. We gotta do a shot to the legs. A single shot to the legs. Definitely exposes where we could follow up. I expect this thing to destroy bug holes. Perfect. Yeah, I heard. We're going to do some tests to see how bad it actually was. Because from what I'm told, it's like twice as many shots, fully charged to even break the leg armor, which is a lot. That's a lot. All right. Somebody's definitely going to have to navigate for you, dropping pins and whatnot. I have so many questions now. Can someone with a resupply pack resupply this thing? Well, like if it's like from what I'm told, if it's on safe, it won't break the leg armor. Like max safe won't break the armor. Which I don't know. It's kind of the whole point of a railgun is to punch armor. Unsafe still bounces. Jesus Christ. Fuck, man. If true, that's dumb. Alright, we'll test. Like I said, I'm sure you've done your own testing. I'm sure you've seen it. Sounds like we break rocks.
Mission at 30 minutes
Small rocks.
remaining.
Ah, but man, this thing is not fast. I'm not gonna lie, I really like this mech so far. Not really tank controls. I would like the movement to be a little independent from the legs. Like I would like for the head turn to be independent of the legs. Yeah, we got like the side shuffle. Kind of weird. But yeah, I've also seen some pretty bad takes from developers. Like monumentally bad takes from developers about the nerfs.
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
They said a public apology. Oh fuck. Oh no. Cause like I know there's like intended stuff. Like obviously like the dev intends you to do things. And players will always find things that are unintended by the developer. And so the question is, if it's fun, do you even fix it? Now, there's definitely an argument that if it's fun, if it removes the fun for other people, that is definitely a reason to fix it. Can I walk on bugs with this? Hold on. Yes?
Have a taste of democracy.
Alright. We're going to use up his ammunition, and we're going to see how much damage this thing can take. Which I'm not seeing a health bar, really. Yeah, well, and like that's like the other thing of like, what do you intend your game to be? Do you intend your game to be a running simulator? Alright, let's see what happens to the mech. I don't think these small guys can actually... No, we're taking damage, I think. We got black bars. Alright, there we go, we were smoking. Alright, that took a decent amount of hits from the small guys, at least.
Reinforcements have been launched.
Reporting to the front.
I still got this DMR. All right. So we tested the Patriot suit. I like it. I just got everything else. Because honestly, so like the shitty thing is, it's literally only the Chargers is like the biggest problem. Well, hold on. Which really speaks to the Chargers being overtuned, like armor-wise.
Tagging map. North. Far.
If it's yeah, like so, especially at the harder difficulties, because like I don't know if this is true. I saw something that said the devs mostly play on fucking 5 difficulty, which crazy if true. All right, well, let's test the flamethrower.
There's something here.
Right? Yeah. Well, I saw one dev that was like, "Oh, I was heartbroken that like the hardest difficulty was done in like the first week." I'm like, "What do you? That's just how gaming is in general. What do you mean?" Yeah, like someone's going to beat your fucking game. I'm sorry. Unless you make it to where like fucking people just die immediately on loading the game. They're going to beat your game on the hardest difficulty possible and soon. Because people take that shit as a challenge.
My arm! How'd you like the taste of freedom?
Flamethrower feels better, but I don't know.
Canister's empty.
Feels like it might need like it might need a range buff. It might need a range buff.
Sending down equipment package.
Yeah. Because like I saw a thing where like people were like melting charges like, oh, if you hit it in the legs, it's faster. And I don't know, because like, and so I think the another big problem that we have is that people don't recognize enemy types very well, because there's like 2 different versions of like every enemy for like easier and harder difficulties. Like there's a second kind of charger that's like way more armored than like the normal one. Buffing, not nerfing. Yeah. Like, I don't know. Because the only thing I can think is that they just thought that like people were doing like Helldiver too easily, which from my understanding, it's only like 1 in 5 people even attempt Helldiver. Oh, see, like that? I don't like that. I should definitely be going through that, Vince.
Found something.
Hopefully it doesn't affect my shooting. Oh god, I can't use my gun. Oh god, I might have broke myself. Only mission spawn GM spawned them in on us the other day. And you know it was the GM. It was like I've seen it a couple times where it's like just super like more angled and whatnot. All right. Once we do this. we'll fuck around a little bit more. Let's see if we can get some more bug breaches, because I think we still need to do some more testing on flamethrowers. So who knows? I mean, maybe it'll be better on a Bile Titan. Really? Oh god, now I can't put this thing down. It's still Bailey though. Ah, god, they gotta do something about Bailey. That's so pathetic. Alright. Oh god. Okay, good, our gun's back. Our gun was not working before. Also, look, some of those shots were going through my shield, unless my shield doesn't work right now.
Have a taste of democracy. Canister's empty.
I mean, maybe. Because it'd be like their first Helldivers was like somewhat popular, but wasn't like any kind of major game or anything. And so, because like I saw people like oh well, the devs been doing this for 10 years, they know what they're doing. I was like, yeah, they did Magicka and they did Helldivers 1, and I think there was like a third game. But they've never really had to like balance for like mainstream attention, which is like a completely different fucking beast. Because at that point you're just like doing things for your super fan audience essentially. But you know, there's casuals playing this shit. I don't know. I liked how one of them, like some people called it brainless. I'm like, oh yes, brainless. Well, I have to properly time this charged shot to hit them in a moving target for a thing that's much faster than me, as opposed to hitting it with a fucking flamethrower.
Canister's empty.
Fuck, we need to find a charger on a fresh tank. Alright, so that one was a little bit faster. I think health values for enemies, I think they're different. As in, like, they change, like, within, like, the same group. Like, I feel like some enemies have more health than others. So, like, a Bile Titan will have more health than other Bile Titans.
Last reload.
Yeah. I mean, maybe.
Bug outpost
Because I know, I would love to have a bar on the shield detailing how much damage it has left on it. Oh wait, hold on, we gotta save this. We gotta save this for another charger.
Mag's empty.
Well, because I mean, like, really, when it comes to fighting bugs, the shield still might be better, if only for, like, it keeps you from getting the slow effect. Ah, fuck.
Dropping a piece. Fire in the hole.
Because, I mean, that came back relatively quickly. Typically don't fuck these up. Let me see that soft, fleshy meat of yours.
Sending down equipment package.
Oh yeah, so I hear weird things about the. All right, hold on, I gotta listen. All right, got it. Oh, we barely went over. Fuck. I feel like I'm going crazy. I know I definitely heard it. All right. So something else I've been seeing. Ah, fuck.
Orbital barrage incoming. Stand clear.
So I've heard that the 380, you could practically just stand on the beam and it won't fucking hit you. Interesting. Interesting. Ah, but man, there was some shots that got kind of close though.
Out of ammo.
All right, let's head toward extraction. All right, there's another charger. Because that practically took like a whole tank. So that means with this, we'd only be able to take out 4 charges per fucking ammo resupply.
Hog outpost.
I don't know it's where it's at, man. I don't know. And that's only you focusing the charger and nothing else. Hell, even that one. Well, I mean, no, I think that one took like a quarter, maybe a fifth. Hmm.
Found something.
But yeah, I don't know. Don't know. I was gonna test the laser cannon. I'm sure the laser cannon will still bounce off the armor of the fucking charger. Which, I don't know if I'm for. Like, I feel like for heavy armor, the laser cannon should at least be doing minimum damage. Like, I don't think there's any reason for the laser to bounce off. Even, well, I mean, like, even if the fucking, if the,
Extraction is available.
if the enemies were made of mirrors, lasers still impart some amount of energy to them. Man, I can't tell you how heartbroken I felt when I saw a laser cannon bounced off the chargers to like before the patch. You're rare. I really need commons to make a noise. Or you say noticeable noise, because I if there is a noise, I don't fucking know it.
Extraction shuttle inbound.
Tagging map. Southwest. On my position.
That's gonna be north. All right. Let's see if lightning doesn't strike twice.
Orbital barrage incoming. Stand clear. ETA minus 1 minute 30 seconds.
Which I mean, like, I think there's room for a stratagem that doesn't hit exactly where you are and hits around where you are. Oh, that was pretty close. That one was pretty close.
Mag's empty.
It's one of those ones where I think it's only technically true. Technically true.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
And they need to be able to give me, if someone's played single player, just like give me like a fucking zone where I can choose to drop in. Charger should be behind me. Because I know this game isn't supposed to be played single player. Well, people are going to play the single player.
Reinforcements have been launched.
Reporting to the front. Freedom never sleeps.
Ah, I did that way too soon. Oh man.
Request approved.
No man.
Democracy has landed.
Yes, it would be. Oh fuck.
ETA T minus 20 seconds.
Yep. Tactical landing.
ETA T minus 10 seconds. Clear landing zone.
Yeah, I want that bar. It's on the even the bottom left bar. Like you'd expect the shield to be passively regenerating. It's just stuck at that halfway point.
Visual on the extraction zone. Pelican 1 landing sequence initiated. Watch where you're standing. For prosperity.
Another one bites the dust.
Dub. Yo, Cal, what up, dude? Yeah, mechs are out.
You have maintained our way.
We have bought the stratagem for it. You've been having server issues since last time? Yeah, I've heard people have been since the last patch. People have been having some real big server issues. I was about to say, speaking of server issues, we're testing out some of the patch stuff, Cal. Have you actually been able to like play the patch very much? No? Oh man, that fucking sucks. Like just a flamethrower versus a charger is very meh. Well, they did some buffs and nerfs to various weapons. For instance, the beloved railgun does not strip the armor off charges very well. Some people say they nerfed it into the ground. Yeah, you felt that with the railgun. Yeah, like especially yesterday, because fucking even with like that one Hulk that we were doing with the railgun that you were using, it took me like practically the like 10 shots.
Super Earth will never forget the Helldivers we lost today.
Just not hitting it on the fucking head. But yeah. Deflecting like crazy, yeah. But yeah, so yeah, we got the exosuit. Oh, did I say 0? I don't know if I'd say the color type 0. Yeah. Well, because like you get into like reinforcement loops, which really sucks. Laser cannon. That's the other thing we gotta test. I'll do this.
Coordinates locked. Hellpods prime.
Maybe. Because it'd be like the, I was pretty impressed with the mech. It seemed decently durable. I think it was a buff to the Punisher. Got 101. We got to spend the shit. Because they buffed the Punisher, which I think inadvertently buffed the Slugger. But I don't really have any time about the Slugger to see how well it does. Oh man, I think the news is out that the mechs are here, and I think the servers have gone to shit. But yeah, they buffed the Slugger and they buffed the Spray and Pray. They also buffed the Punisher, because the Punisher, I think they increased like damage per pellet. And I think on the Spray and Pray, I think they increased the number of pellets. Might have to restart the game. Problem is, if we restart the game, we might not be able to get back in. All right. Signed in. Hold on. I might not be signed in. But yeah, I saw there's a an LEV that some people have been data mining for, which I mean I think that'll be pretty cool. That'll be getting the, run the map a lot quicker. Then. Oh god. Oh, you guys can't see it. But we got the icon.
Super Earth, our home. Prosperity.
You see top right there? We got the icon. We might not be able to get in.
Democracy. Our way of life. Oh, hello.
Oh god. Oh god, the news of the mechs might have crashed the server.
Come free. No! Sweet liberty! No! Look familiar? Scenes like these are happening all over the galaxy right now. You could be next. That is,
I'm trying to press buttons. I guess it's just having us watch this while fuck it is loading. But I feel like it needs like we need like a notification in like a corner somewhere being like watch this.
The Helldivers.
Watch this while we're trying to get you in the server or something.
See exotic new life forms. And spread managed democracy throughout the
Helldriver chat even. I mean that would be pretty cool too.
a hero.
To be perfectly honest.
Become a legend.
Because like
Become a Helldiver.
Because I know in like the higher difficulties, people are like, "Oh, you have to stealth," and the problem is this game isn't really sold as a stealth game. Oh yeah, there it is. And so I feel like there's like almost like a crisis of identity what this game's supposed to be. Because I mean, if that's true that you are supposed to stealth. Players of the Discord say the servers are dead. Fuck. Ah, the mechs killed the servers. Son of a bitch. Yep, there it is. Alright. Well, since servers are dead, we'll talk to somebody from the community. Hello. How you doing?
I'm doing my taxes finally.
Finally! At least you're getting them done. At least you're getting them
Yeah, I
done.
mean, I know I'm gonna owe money this year, so
Ah, that sucks.
I'm not gonna get much of a return, if anything.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
no.
don't fucking care though. I'm just getting it done.
I'll get
Fair.
something back. It just will be fucking lame. Why even bother?
Yeah, I feel you. Because I think we're getting like 3K-ish back since we're
I'll
married.
probably get. Last year I got $500 back.
Hmm.
I got fucking scammed out of my taxes last year. It was because I withdrew from a small 401k,
Oh. Okay.
and like somehow that equated to so much more deductions because this state is fucking horrible.
Yeah. Yeah. I
So
always
I
say
got
that's
$500
so
back,
dumb.
and I'm like, I made 60,000 last year. What are you telling me? My return's only $500. And I'm like, no, somebody fucked this up. This was something fucked up. But I get a higher tax return because they overtaxed me last year, though.
I mean, that'd be pretty funny.
Because I should be getting like fucking 2K back, even with the fucking 401k, because I still paid federal taxes on it. It's just I skipped all of the state tax, which is not that much. It's like I'll pay. It's supposed to be like $300 because there's small ones, right? It's 10%. I just skipped out on the 10% because I figured I'd hit it in taxes, right?
Hmm.
But it's like, dude, these were like 3K. I did it again last year too. I had another 401k that was small. I cashed out on. But it was
Yeah,
like it was $3,400. So it's $340 that I owe. So like, where's my money?
Yeah, no.
But
I
there's not
fucking
math in here.
yeah. I fucking dude. I find the whole system bullshit. Of like, I think income tax should be gone. Like, I don't think that should be a fucking thing.
I think 401ks are a waste of money.
If
If you took the percentage of the 401k that you put into, that literally just goes into the fucking ether, and you only get like, look, the amount you get back, the amount that you actually gain in a portfolio on a 401k, if you take that same percentage, the only benefit that you get is that it's pre-tax.
yeah.
But you get a fucking, when you finally are able to retire, right? If you even get to, you get a check for $2,000 a month for the rest of your life. That's it. Where if you took that same percentage, paid taxes, then took that percentage of money and put that shit into a portfolio instead, out of every paycheck, did that, and had it invested in your own investment portfolio, you'd be a millionaire.
Hmm.
So I'm probably about to drop the 401k altogether and just start doing my own retirement savings plan.
I mean, good work.
I don't care if I pay the taxes on it because the benefits aren't there.
Fair. You have both just to be safe. Nice.
Yeah, until the fucking economy takes another nosedive because we have shitty fucking presidents, and then you realize you lose money on the fucking 401k instead of gaining, which has already happened each generation at least twice.
Yeah, no, it's funny because so Laura's paying into TSP, like the government 401k, and so like they'll match like whatever you put into it, which so it's like you can get to like $1 million over 20 years like pretty easily. But yeah, no, she lost money last year. I think she lost like almost like $1,000 from her for her TSP because like the economy taking a shit.
Yeah. Shitty fucking politicians, but they're making money.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, they're making
Or-
about stupid.
It's like, yo, I found out my barber who owns his own business and has rental properties, he gets feed so much he's actually making less money than I do. It's like, what? It's like, yeah, they feed me for this, they feed me for that, they feed me for breathing the air, they feed me for this. I have to get this license through the state, and then I have to get one through the city, and then it's just more fees, and then I got to do a special type of tax, which adds another fee for grocer fee, and I don't even own any. I'm not a grocer. I get feed for groceries somehow for being a grocer, even though I'm just a barber with rental properties. But that fee still applies to me, and I'm like, so why the fuck even do it? They really just don't want you to get ahead anymore.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
They don't want us to grow. They want us to fucking struggle and own nothing and be happy somehow.
Yeah, well, cause like so there's a woman in Virginia who does like liberty tax and all that, and so like Laura likes to go to like these kind of places just because like it makes her feel better about the tax filing, which I'm okay with, right? Because I don't do it myself. But yeah, no. So she owned 2 liberty taxes on the same street in Norfolk. And she had to close down one of her offices because they raised like the rental, the lease for her area up like $500.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, I can't. So I had to move over here and shut that one office down. 'Cause it's just entirely too much for the fucking city. You see that in the future, you low down think it'd be habit, yeah. A neo-feudalism cow. That's what these people are trying to do.
I hate that fucking even TurboTax is a pain in the dick about this. Like, so it's not because I had that, it's I have to pay. It's no longer a simple tax return, even though I can literally file it all through it myself. They make you pay $60 as soon as you have a 1099-R. Just the fact that you have a 1099-R, it's like you can't do the free version anymore. I'm like, what?
Excuse
I
me?
have it though. I have my 1099-R. Like, the fuck? Like, I don't need your fucking assistance. So what do you pay? What am I paying for? Pain in my ass. I just also have multiple W-2s that I have to put in. But yeah, Helldivers is not doing so well right now. The devs are kind of losing touch with their player base.
Yeah, like I said, I've seen some weird things from some devs.
Oh, dude, like the first day of the patch when they said they were just nerfing the only things that were really viable to play in the harder difficulties. It's like, we used that. You made a meta by making everything else shit. We needed things to be buffed to diversify our gameplay. It's not like you're in a competitive shooter here. It's a co-op shooter. And it wasn't like it was easy with those weapons, and people used them because we were playing the harder difficulties, and the only way to really defend ourselves. Now they just made it kite meta. And the people that are sucking the devs' dicks about this and defending them, they're obviously brain dead. Because the game just became unfun, and it's like you're just going to have less people playing. Good luck. Because that first day of the patch, 100k players stopped playing. Their player count went from 350,000 on Steam to that patch to 250,000.
Goddamn. That's
so
crazy.
It was like visible difference. And they had just celebrated that weekend before how they had only a 4% loss in players.
Yeah, which, I mean, even in of itself is fucking insane.
But they fucking managed to just fucking follow in the footsteps of every other developer that's just that's totally out of touch.
No one can get the servers, Cal? No, fuck.
And I think that's the thing, though. They keep mentioning, it's like, we never expected this many players. Wow, this is crazy. I think they're actually saying, like, man, we really didn't expect this many players. We have to invest in infrastructure now, so our servers will work. Fuck that. We'll just thin the herd. So I'm convinced.
I mean, maybe. But I mean, like, I don't know.
Well,
'Cause,
okay,
like-
so so they had another article too where they were talking about how Joel wasn't sleeping because he had too much to do. So
Oh
they decided
yeah.
to finally get other GMs involved instead of just making it one person's job, which was dumb in the first place.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, I mean, like, I think it's one of those things of like, oh, we're gonna make an ambitious game that has like all these features, and all these things, and then like the ambition actually pays off, and you're like, oh fuck, ah shit, I'm about to be a victim of my own success here.
Yeah, now and then they decided people were upset and were communicating with the devs through the faculties that they provided for the players, and then instead of like actually having a professional conversation about it, they decided to start saying "get good" like a bunch of children in a Call of Duty lobby. Skill issue. It's like, motherfuckers, you're bad at your own game. You only play fucking medium.
Which I mean, like as criticism,
Like,
it's not a very
the thing
good one.
they're missing is we
It's
can
not very
still
good.
do all the harder difficulties. It's just not fun anymore because it's kite meta, and that's what they made it.
Yeah. Well,
That's-
that's the
so
that's like the
frustrating.
thing of like having a clear vision for the game. Like, so for instance, like if like in a PvE game, do you want your players to be able to move forward, or do you want them to be forced to move back?
All they're doing is running now. It's the only thing
Yeah.
you can do. And that shield, I'm telling you, the reason why I don't think it's good enough is because it doesn't block as consistently, which it never was supposed to block melee in the first place. That was like an unintentional thing that just was part of it.
Yeah.
But it was really good at stopping the CC on the hunters, which they've been spawning so much more of.
Yeah.
They've increased the spawn rates of everything tenfold. We've noticed the difference because we were doing a suicide mission the other day, and it was like doing Helldivers. We had 9 Bile Titans at once.
Yeah,
on-
that's the
on level 7.
that's the other thing is that there's like these like reinforcement loops where it's just like more and more and more and more.
And they were spawning on top of us.
Yeah.
Like they were appearing on top of us. So their spawns are totally screwed and making the game unfun in that. So they have a lot of work to do, and they should have been buffing and not nerfing. A lot of people, like I have another friend that I was playing with, and he's like, I won't touch the game. I'm done playing it. It's not fun anymore. This isn't how I was having so much. He actually disappointed. It was like a statement he said with like a broken heart because he was having so much fun with that game. He's like, man, now I just don't have anything to play now. And that was his decision to just stop playing.
Yeah.
I haven't played since I've tested out all the stuff, and I'm like, this is just crazy. This is absolutely insane. I'm not gonna sit here and play fucking medium.
Yeah, and one like the other thing that I've been seeing a lot of is like, oh well, then just go lower in difficulty. It's like, well, like some progression's
can't go-
literally locked behind that difficulty.
Right. I can't get like all I need now is super samples.
Yeah.
And I gotta do level 7 to get those, and I only get 3 from level 7.
Yeah.
And it's like it's already difficult to find those 3, right? You have to actually
Yes.
scour the map. We have
Yeah, you can find that fucking rock.
Yeah, well, what would we do? The penis rock, the silver penis. We would have one person that was just dedicated to finding the super samples while we all banged out objectives, right? And we were still 100%ing them.
Yeah.
We were 100%ing the missions. Now it's like, don't 100%. Do like 50%, try and get to extract. That's not fun, though, you know?
Yeah.
Because, like, we were already on a time limit and a time constraint, right? It was fun because we knew it's like, the longer we took, right?
The harder it
more
gets.
difficult it's going to get, right?
Yeah.
But now it's just like, it's just too hard from the get-go. Like, I'm telling you, like, they've upped the difficulty because they were just tired of trying to manage it. They just decided to make everything harder. So now, no matter what, you're spawning in on a level 7 in a hot drop every fucking time. I haven't had a single drop where I have been able to just call in my supplies and then figure out what we're going to target first. Every time, it was just immediately had to start shooting right out of pod.
Like, or at least every time you get into like 7, because I think we had like a quiet drop in 5, but like that's 5.
I haven't played anything less than 7
Yeah.
because there's no value in it to me. But even then, it's like if I get a charger in anything less than 7, I gotta fucking jump through hoops just to kill one. Like the other day, they increased the spawn rates, like I said, and like we had 50 chargers. This was before nerf.
Yeah.
So now after nerf, if I saw that, I would just exit game.
You're like, well, fuck.
I'm not playing this. I'm not gonna get farmed. This is dumb. Like, it makes you feel so powerless. It's like, and here's the other thing that a lot of people don't understand that are arguing that this was a good fucking thing, because it wasn't. And I'm going to give you one reason why. The devs have even said the Bile Titans are considered small from the planet from where they're from. So we're going to get higher difficulties with harder enemies and bigger enemies.
Yeah.
And we can't even manage the ones we got now. We can't. So the Charger is actually a small tank. Right? The Bile Titan is actually a medium tank. We still have a large tank, and we can't even deal with the small tanks effectively. So I don't understand the logic of people like dick riding the devs when clearly this was not healthy for the game, because the player count is indicative of that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like,
That's-
it was the same thing for the bot civilian missions, where you had to evac the bots. Oh, sorry,
Yep.
evac the civilians. Or people are like, oh, well, we're supposed to lose. And like, no, we're evacuating people off the planet. We already lost. So what do you mean?
Oh, even without the bots, the evacuation ones on suicide missions, even with the terminids, are fucking. You have to do 50, and they literally spawn so much in. And it's like they spawn every time you press a button to release them. So the more you press it, the more difficult it gets. And like on suicide mission, literally in that one little area for evac, do it 50 civilians, right?
Yeah.
And we had to deal with 6 Bile Titans, but we could effectively deal with them before. And then they're
Yeah.
like saying, "Well, you got to use your stratagems." It's like, well, I mean, that would be a good argument for the devs to make if they didn't need to buff half of their stratagems as well.
Well, I mean, like, so, like I feel like I mean, the damage is like inconsistent. It's my only thing. But
Most
like,
of the stratagems are completely shit. There's only like one that's really good, right? And it's the orbital laser and the orbital rail. And the orbital rail is a one shot for the big guys, and that's it.
yeah,
It'll just target the biggest thing. So you can't even really control it. If there's a Bile Titan, I can kite that forever, but I need to deal with these Chargers. Those two are no longer eligible for being the best option for me, because it'll just target the Bile Titan. Right? And then the 500 kg is completely inconsistent because frame rate drops.
yeah. Well, it's
And
like
as soon as-
well, so like even like the rocket pod for the Eagle, like I can't even get that to kill like a Charger consistently. I can't even get it to hit a Charger consistently, much less like kill it.
Helldiver.
That's the mission once or twice where it was fixed. Yeah. Well, because like even like Cal like sent me like a video of like, yeah, this is what I have to do is fucking go like circle around the map and drag the enemies into the out, so that way I can sneak back in and then like evac the citizens.
Yeah, no, it's kind of pointless. I'm not having fun since they did the changes. I was having so much fun. And I'm not the only one that feels this way. There's a lot of people that are verbally in disagreement with this, and it's a good portion of the player base. So the remaining few, they're not playing in a higher difficulty.
Yeah, well, and like
That's,
so like that's like some criticism I've been seeing of like, oh well, then just run like 2 eats, and I'm like, you can't run. So an eat will take out 1 Charger. We'll strip the armor off a Charger, and then so it's like 2. So that'll take care of 4 Chargers. If 2 people are running eats, so what do you do with the other like 2 What do you do about the other 2 Chargers on top of the still spawning Chargers? Because like you got like a whole minute cooldown, which ideally in this difficulty it's a 2-minute cooldown because fucking stratagems the cooldown for that's increased by like 100%. So I don't know what these people are doing out here.
there's not a like seriously. There's some people that are living off of like opium because the game came out fucking heroically and it was doing really well, and people just don't want to admit that their game sucks now. You know, that's just the problem with a lot of people in these communities that don't assist the situation. They just want to immediately. It's like the people that in those like Kickstarter campaigns that have a lot of investment in the game, right?
Yeah.
Spend a lot of money in a game and a Kickstarter bullshit, and it's clearly a scam, but they sit there and they fucking shill for it. That's the same thing.
Second.
Wow, that's. We'll see what they do.
Yeah. And
They're
I don't
getting
know.
a lot of flack now.
Yeah, and I think they said they're going to rework how, because I think the CEO came out and said that they're going to rework how like enemy spawns work, the armor works, and
Oh,
I
the
think-
armor's fixed. The armor's fixed, but it sucks still.
oh no, I'm
Especially,
talking
like-
the enemy armor.
The only armor you should ever run. Well, I'm saying they fixed the fucking armor bug where it was like medium and heavy didn't give you more armor. It was bugged. But now, even now with that fixed, you should only be running light armor. Because
Yeah.
stamina is the only way you'll survive.
Yeah, mobility is key in this.
They made it so that you fix something that was out of the game for the longest time because you broke it, to making that stuff even fixed useless because now we have to run. So light armor is still the meta.
Well, I've seen like
Congratulations.
what heavy armor does in Helldivers 1, and I think that'd actually like really work out in this, because like in Helldivers 1, the small bugs, like they wouldn't do enough damage to you that like you like is the damage they did was practically ignorable. So you only had to worry about big bugs. In which I think that our armor should probably work similarly to the enemy armor. Well, if, like, if you're wearing heavy armor, then like light attacks just can't damage you. Defense mission with unlimited waves? That'd be interesting. Just to see how far you can go. Yeah, like I said, I just feel like there just isn't like a super clear vision for this game.
Helldiver, the super destroyer is ready.
Well, now I have 150 medals. That's not right. I should have only 100. Oh god. Oh no, devs, are you making me cheat? Like I said, I like the CEO. Palstad, I think his name. Come on, Joel, be a better DM. He definitely seems like he knows what he's doing. Just from the things he's been saying. And
He was just one guy. Joel was one guy. He was not sleeping.
poor guy.
And then they just added a bunch of people to the GM team. And they're just upping everything. They're just hitting buttons at this point because I don't think they know what they're doing. Because they left it up to one guy and he was not sleeping. So
Yeah, that fucking poor guy. Just always be like, oh god, did they complete the major order already? Do I gotta think of something else? Fuck. There's like 400,000 people depending on me. Fucking nuts. Alright, we're gonna run a mission.
did I tell you I quit my job?
Yeah.
So now I'm just
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods prime. Engaging orbital thrusters.
waiting. I got the new job though.
Orbit synchronized.
It's interesting. I guess my last mission didn't save.
No box fucking 12. There's
Allied destroyer has joined squadron.
We will test out the railgun. Man, I wouldn't mind like a 380 barrage that, like, you know, like you drop it right on your feet and fucking it blasts things in a circle. I actually think that would be like a decent stratagem. Because I'm sure this 380 barrage not hitting where the beacon is a not intended. But maybe it should be. Maybe it should be.
Hold on a second.
Launch initiated.
It didn't appear there immediately for me either, Cal. We still have a mission one, but like when I went into the stratagems, I couldn't see it, and I went out and I went back in, and it was there. But I think it's also like a weird spot too. Oh yeah, but let me take the first charger we find. We could do some testing.
I don't know if this is correct, but fuck it. They'll figure it out at the IRS, right?
Yeah, but I mean it's dumb because like the IRS already knows like how much money they owe you or how much money you owe them.
Right, and there's 70,000 of them now, so they're just doing this for me and sending me a fucking check.
Yeah.
Or else, what are they getting paid for? I should be able to view all this documentation, and then I should only have to go and file if they make an error.
Yeah.
That's it. It's all bullshit, dude. Take away their fucking guns. Guns are bad, remember?
IRS with guns. That seems so
Yeah,
silly.
dude, did you see the IRS fucking training video? Oh my god.
Yeah, no, it was so
Clown
bad.
show. I'm surprised they didn't shoot each other. Got a bunch of fucking desk jockeys with guns. Like, this is crazy. And like, clearly they have no idea how to use them. Their training is worse than local PD.
Yeah, which is kind of nuts. It's like one of those things of like, how could it get worse? It's like, oh well, it got worse.
I've seen my local PD fucking fire their guns. Oh my god. There's a reason why they miss 80% of the shots they take. Well, I mean, first of all, they use Glocks. Big problem there. Glocks suck. I don't care what anybody says, they are the most inaccurate piece of shit plastic guns I've ever fucking fired. And it's like, it's a shooter error. It's like immediately pick up something else like a Beretta or a fucking 1911, and I'm like just nailing targets at fucking crazy groupings at longer range. You know, I'm fucking just dinging like every time, and then fucking shoot a Glock, and the bullet's like, where'd it go? It's a blank. They have a trigger pull of a fucking AR-15. What do you expect?
Fucking 15-pound trigger pull.
Seriously, dude.
All right. Well, that definitely bounced off.
My uncle's got one of those Beretta PX4s, right? The newer age Berettas that came out about 10 years ago. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The Storm models. He's also got the carbine as well, but the fucking trigger on one of the he's got like 3 of the PX4s, right?
Oh.
Because he loves them. And like the one he's got literally like a half-pound trigger pull. It's so fucking perfect, dude.
Requesting air support.
It's a light trigger, right? But it's not a problem. You're only putting your finger on the trigger when you need to shoot it, right?
Yeah.
But dude, I could sit there and shoot that thing one-handed and always hit my fucking target. It's a point shooter, bro. It's so nice.
Reloading.
And then his CX4, the carbine that he has, which is like the civilian MX4, you know?
Yeah.
It's just a semi-auto version.
Objective located.
No select
South.
fire. Dude, that thing, bro. That is like the dude. I was like fucking 300 yards just pinging targets with a 9mm, dude. It was insane.
Oh, Kev, you would call in the mech, because I already got to use it. First.
Sample collected.
Yeah. I mean, I think 4's alright. I hardly ever use these.
Package acquired. Dropping package.
Still need to test out
I got the
charger.
terminal.
We were able to ship the armor up. I don't know how many shots that Cal might have took on it.
Requesting air support.
Well, in the state of Pennsylvania, because it's a Commonwealth, it just means that they can find different ways to fee you more freely.
Oh, fuck.
You know? So they have a local tax here as well. So you
What?
have your yeah. So like you have your federal, your state, and then you have a local tax here.
What the
And
fuck?
it's like it's like 2%. And all that shit adds up, right?
Oh, yeah.
I never fucking file it. I haven't filed it in fucking 7 years of being here. They always send me a letter in the fucking mail, and I'm like, yeah, I'll get it next year.
I'll get it next year.
Like, honestly, suck my dick. Really
That's
what I'm
fucking
doing.
nuts.
They want me to
Because-
fucking paper file it because fucking TurboTax for the longest time didn't even have an option to file, so it's like I'm not gonna paper file anything. What is this? What is this?
The
Fucking-
Stone Age?
Stone Age? Yeah, exactly. Like, you
Could
figure that
fucking
shit
put out a
out.
clay
Not gonna-
tablet for you, too?
Here's the thing: you never get money back, so it's just like, what? I don't owe you anything. You took the money, took 2% of my income, and that's what it's set at. You're not gonna give me any money back. Because they like said, "Oh, garnish your wages if you don't." And I'm like, I don't owe you anything, so fuck you. You're not gonna give me money back. This state gives you nothing back.
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
That's
So
fucked.
with it's state tax, you don't get anything back, and local tax, you get nothing back, because it's just missing.
Reloading.
All the funding is just not used correctly here.
Yeah. I mean,
Only
I think it's a lot of
income tax-
places.
The only income tax that you ever get is the federal. The only thing you get back here is federal return, so it's like but this state is notoriously bad for that, though.
Sending in an
And if
eagle.
you own property, you will always owe.
Yeah,
just
well,
keep-
because we like,
Cost of living here is just going up and up, and
because like sales tax, like what? We're like 8% on top of like what? Like a whole third of your paycheck for income tax?
I think it's still, yeah, it's still, I think it comes out to about 20% in my bracket total in taxes taken for
Yeah.
everything across the board, right? And the state tax is still 7% here,
Fuck, dude.
and they added a toll to everything now too. Like the truckers are fucking revolting because like now with the roads, like they were like from one side of the state to the other paying 5,000 in tolls.
God damn.
Crazy for one state. That's what you're paying. It's like you used to go cross country and pay that much. And I was like, they get reimbursed, yeah, but like not right away.
Yeah, no, that's insane.
So like the cost of shipping is through the roof now here for a lot of these companies.
Tagging map. Southwest.
I mean, they still make their
Far.
money. You know, they charge you $20 for shipping on one item, and they do a truckload. You know, of 1,000 of like a 10,000 units. You do the math.
Oh, Stranger
You have to
Things.
pay
Hello.
much. But still, it's this state's kind of.
Hold on, Cal. Let me take that charger. No, I need it. God damn it, Cal. We gotta do testing.
Sample collected.
Oh god. Oh god, I'm stuck. Oh god, I'm stuck. Cal, get that walker. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, there we go. Yeah, boy. I thought he said stripping. It's like, who's getting that much money for strip? Well, actually.
Bug outpost spotted. Prepare to exterminate. Requesting air support. How about a nice cup of liberate tea? Rare sample acquired.
I can run a support for a goddamn tank in this game. Yeah, Stranger Things.
Tagging location. South.
I mean, we're on diff 5. All right.
I love how they're trying to tax for crypto.
But I don't even know how you start if I could do that.
I'm looking at this and it's like I would just answer no if I had any crypto.
Yeah.
And I'd just be like, oh, are you sure? I'd be like, prove it.
Man, that's like these you have to declare all income, including from criminal activities.
Yeah,
It's like
seriously.
it's just fucking just try to catch you. That's all.
Got a sample.
Fucking catch me, big buddy.
Well, Biden added another tax on just fucking using fucking Cash App and Venmo. Over a certain dollar amount, you have to actually. So if you're just sending money back and to and from family members, they still could tax you on that now.
Yeah, well, I think it's like $600 you have to declare now, which is stupid. But Alexandru, we're just doing 5 for some variety of testing. That way, I could get like a charger by itself. If my boy doesn't kill it first, damn it.
Pretty soon, it's like if I give you $20, let's say we just like, let's say pretty soon they're going to be going after that, you know, just a cash exchange shit between friends.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what they're trying to get for the fucking $600, which is fucking bullshit. But yeah, no, Alexandra, we typically run around 7, but figure we do some weapon testing first before we do that.
You know what that means, though, right? If I have any other fucking schmishmortions I have to fund this year, I just gotta fucking do cash withdrawal and give them the cash. That's what I used Cash App for last year.
All right, machine guns still bounces off. All right, hold on. Like, I think I missed that shot. Okay, all right. Stupid building. All right, that's 2. Oh shit! All right, Chargers can fucking take that shit. All right, so it's like 3 overcharge shots. That's nuts. That's nuts.
Calling in reinforcements.
I didn't know. I wasn't sure if the Charger would actually be able to fucking break the Patriot.
Get some! Bug tunnel breach.
Chargers are just too much to deal with now.
Yeah. I said like 3 overcharge shots is kind of a lot. I mean, I run my shit in fucking overcharged anyways. That's a bit much.
The Punisher shotgun is better damage-wise now. It's like 500 damage now, but
Yeah, I
it still
think so.
sucks. They
Yeah.
added more ammo to it as well.
Yeah.
60 instead of 40 on reserve.
Which I think that also inflicted on the ammo increase also went to the slugger as well. I don't know. I think if they wanted the breaker to do more damage, I think they should increase like the rate of fire for it.
We've got equipment.
I fucking accidentally took your shit.
Sample collected.
Still need scenes.
Rare sample acquired.
But yeah, no, railgun is definitely underwhelming now. Just sad. Because I use railgun just because I love railguns.
Engaging terminal. Engaging terminal.
Fucking, where are you?
North.
Oh.
Do you want to designate $3 to the presidential campaign fund? For which president? No.
Right?
Biden. It's going to be Biden because he's the active president.
Yeah.
I got the terminal.
Give me hard drive. It's a fucking future. We're still using SSD.
North.
What is this shit?
Far.
Maybe SSDs just keep getting better and better.
Maybe. Yeah,
What
Alexander.
would be,
What
what would be the next technology after SSDs?
Honestly,
They would just keep getting the processing chips. The chips would just get smaller, right?
I mean, maybe
And
because I mean, like maybe you could have like a quantum state drive.
The memory banks will also get smaller and more refined.
Yeah, like
So you
a
could just have
QSD.
higher capacity.
Because eventually, like it gets so small, you're just dealing with particles of particles. So, like, I guess the smallest you can get would be a quantum state drive. That makes into a lot of questions. Ah, man, I'm thinking about this, and I'm fucking it's sick. Oh god, I broke my hands again.
Sample acquired. Package acquired. Sample collected.
Next thing we gotta test is the laser cannon. Ah, fuck, I'm still thinking about this stupid quantum state drive. Because it'd be interesting, you could organize the information like going one way, and then like it'd be completely different information going like the other way. I don't need to be thinking about this right now. Ah, fuck.
Dropping package. Package acquired.
What? Don't want to kill bugs, Cal? What bug behavior? Ow! Fucking laser myself right in my spine. Can't feel my legs. I gotta fucking turn this again. This fucking SSD is fucking terrible.
Dropping package.
Oh god, I still can't. Alright, hold on. Okay, we can aim. Yeah, fucking rate of fire on this, the Punisher needs to just be like a little bit higher.
Engaging terminal. Rare sample acquired.
So I've heard some people say that they're able to use the fucking laser cannon on chargers at a very specific angle. Eventually we gotta test these weapons on fucking Bio-Titans.
Mag's empty. I'm on it.
Oh,
Watch
fuck.
tunnel breach. I'm on it. Sending in an eagle. I got the terminal. Requesting orbital.
No, Cal, don't go out there. No, we gotta stay here.
Blood life for Super Earth.
Ah, no, you bastard. Hold on, we're still barraging. We're still barraging. We gotta test this multiple times. Ah, that's fucking silly. That's fucking silly.
Engaging terminal.
Oh yeah.
Dropping a pin. Southeast. Far. Mag's empty.
Back.
Reloading.
I do like the stagger on the Punisher though. Easy.
Injury. What injury? Enemy elite. Southeast. Close. Sending in an eagle.
Yeah, it's fucking 3 shots.
Bro. So, like, I have a 1099G, a 1099R, and 2 W2s to file, and this is why I didn't want to do it.
God, dude. That's so much.
Right. And next year it'll be 2 W2s as well.
Requesting air support.
Fuck bugs.
Delivering payload.
Oh yeah. Love it.
Requesting air support. Found something.
I saw this post that it said like, oh, like you need to be stealthing around like the bugs. And like one of the comments was like, so you want me to not kill bugs? Sounds like something a bug would say. Absolutely.
Mag's empty.
Absolute bug behavior.
Last reload.
Yeah, no, this is inconsistent.
Reloading.
Because I think that one was 4 shots. Unless I missed one of them.
Back in business.
Sending in an eagle.
Unleashing democracy.
Have a taste of democracy. Calling down supplies.
Oh, Joy. He's still here.
Found something. Sending in an eagle. Mag's empty.
Ah! Not my arm! I need that arm! That's my stabilizing arm.
Say hello to democracy.
Oh, are you stuck? Hold on. Oh. So is this the music you listen to? Oh, fuck that. My drone scared the shit out of me. How you doing, Silas?
Found something.
Oh, what is it? Could be anything.
Extraction.
Requesting air support.
Right, you just found it. Love it. Oh, fuck. These fuckers don't. You're stuck again? Oh my god. Oh no, he's got it.
Reloading.
How many times do you need me to beat you, Cal? Because I'll beat you as much as you want. Cool. Send more. More bug. The fucking arcade game with the laser guns and whatnot.
Fog tunnel breach. Mag's empty.
All right, let's test to see how effective this is
Orbital
against that.
inbound.
Ow, fuck, it bounced.
Incoming. Stand clear.
Ah, I feel like I might be a little close. Double the workload you normally do? Oh, shit. What are you doing again, Silas? I don't remember.
Sending in an eagle.
Proceed to extraction when ready.
Last reload.
All right.
Calling in extraction.
Fuck. Easy.
Extraction request confirmed. Shuttle inbound.
Oh my god, I'm going to spend so much fucking more money because this isn't working.
Oh, fuck.
I'm about to never use fucking TurboTax again, dude. This might be the last year I use them.
Yeah.
They're a pain in the dick.
Requesting air
Yeah, I've
support.
never really been a big fan.
You will never destroy our way of life.
T-minus 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Requesting air support.
Yeah, so basically build paths take to be learned 5 times. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, it's still useful. I'd argue it's still important. I wonder how big of a hole we could dig.
Eagle 1, returning to destroyer for resupply.
Ah! Like they say, like there's no risk to using a fucking railgun.
Have a taste of democracy!
Fucking at max charge, like maybe we get to.
AT-AT minus 20 seconds. AT-AT minus 10 seconds. Clear landing zone.
Max empty!
Just a wee bit of napalm.
Pelican 1 arriving at coordinates.
Ah, they switched to the side, the bastards.
Pelican 1 landing in progress. Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds.
Oh, so it looks like Cal's stuck. Looks like he stayed here. Oh, we got some cider. Nice.
Democracy prevails once more.
Oh man, I wish I had a camera. Hold on.
Eagle back in the fight.
Fuck. I wish I had a camera because I want to show you guys my wiener. Oh well. Hey, he's over there. He's finding like a little bit of sunlight. Now he's over there just snoozing. This was not an ICBM launch. No, come on, Silas. Who doesn't want to see my wiener? I feel like it's just like it's faster than like walking, but I think it's slower than sprinting. Look, when you got a handsome wiener, you just want to show it to everyone. You know, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, Silas.
Mission accomplished, and quickly too. Welcome aboard.
All right, maybe now it'll let me unlock the slugger. That's looking like a no. All right, well, so anything else? Looks like we're just building medals.
In the first
Eventually this will work.
alone, the bugs accounted for the deaths of 189 million super Earths.
189 million says the goddamn.
Don't let the bugs kill babies. Fight them.
Don't let the bugs kill babies. What's the other thing? We'll see if the breaker feels bad. Because I think they lowered the magazine size.
Yeah, you just reload all the
Yeah.
time now. And they also upped the recoil to 55 from 30.
Yeah, we'll see how bad that is.
It's not nearly as good, and you're just out of ammo more often. They removed 3 bullets, which is huge. 3 shells from it. It's huge.
Engaging orbital.
They went crazy with the nerfs. They over nerfed too. Like, that's how they just like they didn't just gently ease in a nerf, and they just like what they just nerfed them to death.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't touch the damage on the breaker, but that fucking recoil kind of. There's not a single primary weapon that feels good now. That's basically what it comes down to.
But still super inconsistent. You're bringing that. Yeah, let's bring a turret. Let's shoot some civilians.
Hellpod launch initiated.
I know. Might also run eats in suicide to see how viable that actually is. As I don't know. 2 chargers every 2 minutes does not sound enough.
Today the light of liberty will grace the skies of this world once more. Calling down a support weapon.
Deploying equipment package.
Las cannon. Right now, in reverb. Oh yeah, absolutely. And Gen Z's just making it worse, Silas.
Mag's empty.
Oh, I gotta put this thing on. Gotta shoot this thing full auto.
Reloading.
Recoil's not super noticeable, but having to reload more often is definitely pain.
I'm on it. Objective located. Northeast.
Oh god. Oh god, I'm stuck. Oh god. Ah!
Thank you. Reloading. How'd you like the taste of freedom?
Oh yeah. That's gonna be a lot. I think that's like this is typically my reload interval for fucking shotguns anyway because I waste ammo. I don't think it's gonna affect me a whole bunch.
Bug outpost.
Hey, this is better. Here. Too seasoned to add. Well, because we seasonings, you know? But what does that say about the word seasonings? Ow. I keep hitting that same stupid rock like an idiot.
Fire in the hole.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Objective located. Northeast.
What do we say? Nice. I'm excited for the laser pistol, though.
Control. North.
I'm excited to run like an all laser loadout.
Tactical asset near your location.
It's not bad. I think it definitely feels better.
Bug tunnel breach. How'd you like the taste of freedom?
Ah.
Reinforcing.
Yeah, I also heard Swords of the Future. Or I said they're really considering it, which I'm excited for.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Swords are definitely a must to be.
Joining the fray.
Did I land on Cal? Oh no! I didn't see you. I didn't see you, Cal. I swears. Huh.
Requesting air support.
I gotta find my shit. When they reinforce it kills you. Yeah. This feels like a waste. Where's my shit?
Tagging map. North. Close.
Wait, how did I end up over here?
Package acquired. Dropping package.
Got a mini nuke.
Dropping package.
All right, so hold on. So Cal, Silas, I've been thinking about it. An excuse for the word seasoning.
Package acquired. Dropping package.
Because the herbs themselves would be seasonal.
Package acquired. Dropping package.
So thus they are seasonings, because like the taste of your food would be completely different depending on what season it is. No idea if any of that's true or not. I mean, alright. On the nursing spewers, it feels nice. But I don't know about the actual spewers.
Package acquired. Dropping package. Package dropping package.
Fuck, I threw that shit. Alright, I think it's all the good stuff. How could Illy possibly confuse me? Yeah. See, you got it. You got it. I would definitely never get confused like that. Radar station.
Sub-objective near your location. Objective critical stratagem available.
Controlling down objective equipment. Rare sample acquired. Bugs. Southwest. Package acquired. Delivery terminal. Dropping package.
I like how to hand deliver that. Ah, shit.
Sending in an eagle. I got the terminal.
Easy.
Making progress.
Dropping a pin. West. 200 meters.
What's here? I don't know why you guys been so high strung lately. You little bastards.
There's something here.
That sounds like you're still having issues. Who's in the porta potty? Unregulated porta potties. How undemocratic.
Requesting air support.
That's why this planet fell, you know. The sheer lack of democracy.
Calling in an eagle.
It's definitely starting to get that time where I need to cut my hair. Getting hot.
I just got my hair cut this morning.
Hell yeah.
And I took my dog to the park. Now I'm doing my taxes. And tonight I might get laid.
Oh shit.
Would have happened last night, but I fell asleep.
Rare
told her she should have called me. She asked me if I was busy, and I was like, "Wow, I fell asleep." Told her my ringer was on, and I told you to call me back.
Like what? You think I'd just sleep on sex?
Tagging map. West. 300 meters.
Absolutely not.
It's like I'm not busy until the 18th, so just come through. Yeah.
That's a thing I never heard said before.
What?
How bad? Well, fucking. I think I was just talking about like unregulated porta potties. But Silas, have you heard of the company who tried putting a public bathroom in San Francisco so people would stop shitting on the fucking sidewalk? It would have cost the company this would have been for free, covered by them. With all the fees and regulations, it would have cost them $2 million to put a public toilet, a single public toilet in San Francisco. Insane, Silas. Insane. The government is out of control. Oh, fuck. I mean, honestly, laser cannon doesn't feel bad.
Rare sample acquired.
Hell yeah. But needless to say, the for Serbia to live there is something. You gotta sell your firstborn to one of the politicians who live there. I think that's how that works. All right. Oh, that's right on top of me. No.
This girl's hot.
Yeah, she crazy.
Why I know her. No, I don't think she's any crazier than any other woman. I think all women are fucking crazy. Except for your wife. She seems the only one that seems to get it. Don't tell her I said that. I don't like her knowing that I complimented her in any way.
Clip it. Clip it. Clip it and send it my way.
Like seriously, every woman is fucking crazy. I mean, she's probably crazy to an extent. I don't know.
It's
It comes
crazy.
with having 2X chromosomes. There's like a certain thing. It's like a genetic trait.
I think she's just crazy in different ways.
I'm sure her job probably drives her crazy.
Oh yeah, it definitely does.
From what I've heard of it, I'd be dishonorably discharged. That's for sure.
Yeah, no, it's fucking. She was telling me, she had to
Be high-fiving some faces.
She so like this dude came in. Got killed by my own shit. But this dude came in.
Executed you too.
I know, dude, just right in the fucking back. I can't feel my fucking legs.
This dude came in. I'm sorry.
But yeah, no, this dude came in. He just needed a physical, right? For like his job or anything else. Just a fucking physical. Physicals, 15-30 minutes by the doctor. The doctor looked at him and was like, "Why do you need this physical?" And like, my wife's like, "What?" It's like, why does he need the physical? And so she had to deal with this officer for an hour and a half because he didn't know why he needed the physical. Instead of just fucking giving it to him.
It's a fucking requirement for like, every job these days.
Yeah, it just like, and it just would have been 30 to 15 minutes, but no, he had to turn it into
a requirement. It's an insurance requirement. So
yeah.
Take it up with the insurance companies. You're fucking original.
It's like, what the fuck?
I just had to go through all that with my new job. I didn't actually have to do a physical because I've had a physical within the past year. They did a drug screening and they did a physical aptitude test on site.
And that shit was, I passed that shit. But like I was doing it, like literally everybody did it at the same time, and I was like done in like 30 seconds. So.
Oh shit.
Because I've been working in a warehouse too long. And like they did a drug screening test, but they didn't even test for weed.
The fuck?
So, yeah, they don't even test for that anymore. It's like, we just want to make sure you're not like a fucking heroin addict. I'm like, alright. Well,
It's fair enough.
I don't smoke weed either, but I like mushrooms. Was that can't test for that, can you? You're only doing 4-panel. Listen, I had the fucking job already. Everything was just a formality. It's like, don't worry, I'm not gonna be tripping on the job.
Yeah.
I had to go through the fucking motions.
Yeah.
Like, I had the job. I was like, oh, Johnny told me a lot about you. I was like, yeah, you want me to answer any questions? He's like, well, I mean, the initial, because I had to do 2 interviews. The initial interview, and he knew me from my last job. He hated me for my last job because I got the promotion he wanted.
Oh,
and I didn't even want it. I didn't even fucking want it. He wanted it. I didn't, and I got it. So he left the company after that and went to this company, and he's the one doing my interview. He's like, fuck, I was just talking to your baby mom. You're a delinquent dad. I'm friends with his baby mom, so I was thinking like, oh, this motherfucker's gonna be the problem that... Nah. No, he's like, well, I know you're capable of doing the fucking job. I know you were running like all these different departments, and they're a lot more complex at Amazon than they are at Aldi.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're probably overqualified for the position that you're going for. So, I just starting over kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
Like clearly, I'm going to be looking for growth and opportunity inside the company, so like I don't want to be sitting there. I mean, I start at 25, so it's not terrible. It's just not.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Not nearly good enough these days. But
it's for your like cost of living and shit.
Like, it's just doable. But Martin was paying me way less. They were really fucking shitty with their pay. That's why I just left. I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, it's not worth it. It's like I was talking when I handed in my resignation letter to the head of HR, Steve. I was telling him, I was like, look, man, it's nothing against the company. They just pay shit. And he's like, yeah. Kind of the feedback we get.
Kind of the feedback we get.
It's like it's great for your tenured employees that are making $30 an hour, but I'm not gonna sit here and wait 10 years to make fucking 25. Like that's not how that's inexcusable this day and age.
Yeah.
And it's like when you guys are sitting there and we go into the quarterly earnings report every fucking 3 months, and you're telling us how much profit you guys are making, and it's like it doesn't add up. Even with the fucking quarterly profit share bonuses that we would get, it's still not enough. It's like that should have been already baked into the pay, and then we should get bonuses. Like, you guys should be starting out at least $3 an hour more, considering what you have us doing and what you expect of us.
Yeah.
At least $3. Most, like, they should be starting at $24 an hour, $24.50, $25 an hour at Martin, but they start out at $18.50, and that's if you're on second shift with a $1 differential. That is shit pay. It's absolutely shit pay. And I was thinking like, oh, I'll just make more money over time, right? Because they said, it's like, oh, you can just get, but it's, the way I looked at it was like, I was never going to get the maximum amount of bonus pay, like the performance pay, because the work was getting harder and harder, because the wood was getting, we did majority mahogany, right?
Yeah.
And they had the mahogany source that they usually got it from, which was decent quality mahogany. Right, I'll elaborate more into this, because I'm not saying that they're shitty guitars, their quality is down. No, because it's the quality that is more important to the luthiers.
Yeah.
Right, because we're dealing with it in a raw form. The finished product is still the same, but the quality of wood that we got was way worse for us. Because it came in a very woolly form in the rawness. Like, getting wool out of the wood, you get it out and it's totally fine. The finished product is still just as good, but getting it there requires so much more effort and work.
Oh yeah.
And so like my numbers naturally went down because the quality of the work went down. And it's like, so I go up for my performance review, which I get a pay tier increase based on my performance, and my performance went down
that means I'm not going to get the full boost on my pay. So, and they do that for the first 18 months. For the first year and a half, you get one every 6 months. And then after that, it goes every year. It's like, no, you need to expand that for the first 3 years. If you want to justify, because you have to invest, because not all of people, it's like, because you're just losing people that are capable of doing the job, but don't find it financially viable.
Yeah.
So it should be every 6 months for the first, like, 2 or 3 years, not just the first year and a half.
There is a spot under this thing's fucking, like, lip.
And I just wanted free time before I went into my new job, so because I knew I was going to go on a time-based accrual period, right? So I have to, like, my time off and personal time would just be accrual only. So I use the rest of my personal time at Martin, and then I resign.
Ah, okay.
Now, when I start at the new job, I have to be there a certain amount of time and accrue my personal time per paycheck. So it's like, I think it works out to like 3 hours per paycheck on personal.
Oh, shit.
5 hours maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
But with Aldi, it just always, I don't think it caps it, and it always rolls over, so.
I hear good things about Aldi.
I'm gonna have a weird schedule now. There's only things like the one thing that was nice was Monday through Friday with my last job. Although as soon as I was done my training, which I was done within the first month, which shows you how much I was capable of doing the job. Because normally the training period for the average person lasts a year.
Yeah.
At Martin, I was done within the first month, and I had already was able to do all models.
Pretty cool.
So they got their fucking initial investment back immediately.
Yeah, they got their work out of you.
So like, the fact that I was looking at the paycheck and I was like, "There's no way I'm gonna stay here for this pay."
Yeah.
That and I broke up with my girlfriend and she was in the fucking department next to me.
Ooh.
And now it's just really, it was just better that I left. I didn't tell them that. She still has to work there. Just gotta stop fucking my coworkers. Dude, it's funny. I was looking at my trainer, and my trainer's like, "Oh yeah, my girlfriend works over." It's like, yeah, I can't do that anymore. I can't date at work. I did that too much, and then fucking literally a week later, I met Brittany.
Oh god. This thing can still use some buffs. Oh, it's a laser cannon, god damn it. You're overqualified. Yeah, no. Well, I know, Kel, I heard an argument about, that we overproduce elites. The country hasn't, like, 2 people are just going to college, and that there's literally, like, there's no jobs for them.
Reloading.
Which is, not a great place to be.
Requesting sentry. Dropping in. North. Far.
Ah, take that, you idiot.
Throwing grenade.
Ow.
Fire in the hole.
I'm trying to be
blew-
coy about it, but this girl knows probably knows that I want to fuck her.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she wants to fuck too. But like this girl too is like, this is never gonna end up in a dating situation. We're just both out of fucking relationships, and we know each other through a dead friend.
Shit.
And I met her years ago while I was getting my tattoo, part of my tattoo done. She was at the tattoo parlor, which this tattoo parlor used to employ our friend before he passed.
Oh, shit. Defend the mech.
And she was hanging out the whole time I was doing. I was getting my arm done. She was just chilling there. Yeah, that was back in fucking like that was 2019, bro.
God damn, dude. Magic Force kicking.
I just gotta be careful because like she was in a bunch of abusive relationships, and then she's gonna run into a guy like me who's just chill.
Hell, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck? Give me your tough.
They had vehicles yet?
Just the mech.
They have like this. There were some people that
Get up
found
here,
the
man.
fucking stratagems in mission
Yeah.
for the vehicles, and one of them is like basically the Halo Warthog.
Yeah, it's like a LAV with like a machine gun on top.
Well, it looks just like the Warthog. It literally looks like Warthog. You know that fucking open fucking like Jeep with a turret on it.
Yeah.
A swivel turret. That's mad.
Mid. How dare you?
And and you know what's really dumb about it? It's a 5-seater.
I need grenades.
Explain that to me. Why is it a 5-seater?
I mean, why not?
Because we can only play with fucking 3 other people.
I mean, you know, someone else could sneak in. Who knows? Maybe you want to give the enemy a ride?
Yeah, that's for the fucking hunters that stagger you all the time. That way you can have one just fucking hop in, ride shotgun, and just stagger you while you're driving. That was another thing that we had a shit ton spawn the other day, dude. Like, we were in a fucking mission, and like, look, we're to level 7, right?
Yeah.
And there was, like, there had to have been, like, 300 hunters. Like, they just kept spawning on a non-stop rotation, and we still had 20 minutes left of the mission.
Goddamn.
Right, like, they just threw all they just started fucking buffing all the spawn rates. What difficulty are you playing right now?
5.
Oh, so the only playable difficulty at the moment, highest playable difficulty level. I really hope they just fucking revert some of these things.
Yeah. Or like, well, I mean, like, even if they just did a thing where, like, if it feels like it's, say you have a medium penetration gun, you do at least a tiny bit of damage to, like, heavy armor.
Doesn't matter. You don't have enough ammo.
Well, I mean, like, it'll give you something to do while you're running around and fucking waiting for your strategists to cool down. At least do some chip damage.
They just need to actually buff all the fucking. They need to undo the breaker nerf. At least the recoil. You know, honestly, keep the recoil. Keep the recoil. I'll take the recoil. Just give us our mag capacity back.
Yeah, like, the recoil isn't really like that bad, or at least it's not been that bad for me.
It was like a 40% increase, though. It's still significant.
Yeah.
It went from like 35 to 55. Give us our mag capacity back. And if you're using the breaker now, it is definitely noticeable because like I would be spam firing these guys right now with old breaker. But like no, keep the recoil. Whatever, it's a shotgun and it's a power flash shotgun.
Yeah.
But if anything, they should have increased the mag capacity. Because it was already like I'm reloading all the time. Now you're just always reloading, and it's too much. Oh yeah, and I tested that laser, the laser cannon too. It's still awful.
I mean, it feels slightly better, but it could definitely be a lot better. Because at least like we can deal with like medium armored enemies like, a lot better with it. Like the orange bugs. But there's just
so
like
they also
one
said that
angle on the fucking charger that thing can damage it on. That isn't the ass.
I got the terminal.
Of the back legs, you can still hit with the laser cannon and it'll start removing the armor. It just takes too long. I think the only benefit to the laser cannon is that as long as you don't let it overheat, you never have to reload it. It's like infinite ammo.
Yeah.
That's the only real benefit to it. But like, chargers are supposed to be small tanks in the broad scheme of the game, and like we don't have a very good way of just efficiently taking care of them, you know?
Yeah. Because like even like this amount of time that we're taking on like this one charger is like entirely too much.
Yeah, and then it's like you go into level 7 and you get 3 of them instead of 1.
Yeah.
And then these are the nesting spewers, but what about the regular bile spewers that are armored?
Yeah.
It's like we still gotta deal with them. They're still pretty easy to deal with if you got a. You can still kill them with the railgun. But, you know, they did also buff the incendiary rounds for those spewers on the sacks.
Mm-hmm.
They do more damage on the sacks now. So, like, the breaker incendiary is better for that now.
Yeah.
And then also, I guess, shooting the underside of a Bile Titan, but why? You don't want to be there anyways.
Alright, should be dying. Got the fucking green blood.
It's bleeding. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll fall over. It's bleeding out. It takes a little bit, but you know, at that point, I just kite and they die.
Yeah.
And
Engaging terminal.
Mission map updated.
I will die for these apples.
that's the thing too. I got so efficient with understanding how like all the enemies like. So I was already pretty efficient with my ammo, right? I didn't overshoot because like they said that they only nerfed the safe mode on the railgun. I never used it in safe mode. I always had it in an unsafe mode.
Yeah.
Like,
Because yeah, what's the fun of using it in safe mode?
well, that and just because it's just better utility. Like it's so easy to use and not kill yourself, you know. Even if you don't go into first person, you can see it on the side of the gun when you're just ADSing in third person.
Yeah.
You can see the charge, and it's like a 5-second charge time. I never hit 5 seconds on the charge. I usually just charge it up to about 1 second, and then just a quick charge and then shoot. You know.
Yeah.
Reloading.
Oh, Cal's going for it.
But now even in unsafe mode, you can't take down a Bile Titan with it. The chargers, it still deflects off of the charger's front armor, leg armor.
Yeah.
So like they said they didn't nerf the unsafe mode. It's like no, you did.
Well, cause it took me like 3-4 shots to get like to strip the front leg armor off.
Yeah, it used to be just 2.
Yeah.
Actually, it was like technically slightly less than 2 in unsafe mode. It was 2 in safe mode.
Yeah.
To strip the leg armor, and then it was like probably like 1 3/4 in unsafe mode, which you still had to do 2 shots, but because that's pretty much the increase in damage you get on unsafe mode. Is like it's impactful, but it's small.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially when you're going after bigger targets.
Calling down a sentry.
I think the biggest argument that I would make here is like people are saying it's like, oh well, reduce your difficulties. Like no, that's when I didn't want to play the most powerful weapons. The weapons that I had to use, that I was using, that they nerfed, was because we were playing in the harder difficulties and you needed to bring the best, most effective tools.
Yeah.
And I get that's a meta, but
Well, I mean, it's also one of the
when
things
you're
of like.
playing at the highest level, you need to run meta.
Well, that's like the other thing of like, as a dev, do you want all weapons to be viable at the highest level?
They should, because this game is more important. It's not competitive; it's co-op.
Yeah.
And with, like they said, their spawn rates are so fucking high and high difficulties. It's just like it was already hard.
Ending in an eagle.
and there were still mission failures.
Yeah.
You know, like 7 was still hard.
I blame the no life in YouTubers who will do like solo for Helldive. That's who I think's at fault here.
And like, okay, like the shield being nerfed, right? Okay, I can see it being nerfed because I guess it was pretty strong, right? But not nerfed so heavily, right? They did 100% addition to recharge time. They didn't. They should have been like 20%, and there's your nerf, you know?
Yeah, well, there's that, and then like it doesn't like, so if it gets damaged, it doesn't recharge when you're not taking damage. Because like I was sitting on like half my fucking shield health for like 5 minutes.
Well, yeah, the argument too is that, well, now that when it's depleted, there's no upcharge time. It just immediately, when it's time to recharge after the 11 seconds, because that's how long it takes now.
Yeah.
It just goes back to 100%. It's like, that's not impactful for making it feel good. So I think dog is just more important because you have so many ads that you have to deal with, and then the shield will allow you to kite the ads a little bit better, especially hunters.
Yeah.
So you're not getting a lot of hunters right now. So you go into level 7, you get most, like 90% of the ads are gonna be hunters.
Yeah.
Right. And like
I'll
the
do
shield
that
was
slow
good
and
because
bullshit.
it stopped their CC stagger. Right. But it didn't block all of their melee hits. You still took damage through the shield. So in that respect, it was not overpowered. Now,
Yeah.
I would drop shield, right? And then it would be up in like, you know, like literally like 2 seconds. If you made that 4 seconds instead of 11, then it would have been properly nerfed. There'd still be a case of like, do I use the dog? Do I use the shield gen? Now I just say use dog. Just use dog all the time. Because the dog will kill the hunters and allow you to focus on other things.
Yeah.
Whereas if you just run the shield now, it won't effectively save your life as it like it used to. And you still have to deal with all the hunters. And now you'd have to deal with the hunters with the shield uncharged.
Yeah.
I'd rather have something constantly shooting at those.
Well, I mean, and that's why I prefer the the laser dog over the fucking ballistic dog.
Yeah, the laser dog is definitely, I would say only the laser dog would be effective. Bullet dog is not nearly good enough. That needed to be buffed. A lot of the stratagems needed to be buffed. Their splash damage on the grenades need to be buffed. Splash damage in general needs to be a little looked at because it's a lot of times the splash damage is, I find, not registering. So like even if you use like the disposable missile launchers, which are capable of taking off the charger armor, but not killing them.
Yeah.
But the splash damage on those are god awful. They are capable of taking down a Bile Titan, but they're inconsistent.
Fast mission is a
But
good
that has to do, I think, a lot with like frame rates, because we have frame rate drop calling in certain stratagems and using certain stratagems. You get frame rate drops, and like I've literally had like a 500k bomb to have a direct hit on a Bile Titan and not kill it.
Yeah. I've
And
seen
that's
that a couple
because of
times.
frame rate issues. That's server related frame rate shit. It's supposed to every time, if it's a direct hit, kill a Bile Titan. But that's their netcode fucking up. Right, so they buff this. They buff this. Not damage, not fire rate, not recoil. They didn't do any. They didn't touch anything with the initial stats. But the way incendiary works now, it's better to use it on like if you got a spewer. It's better more effective on the sack.
Yeah, we can't be running the same armor.
But incendiary was always something that ignored armor with the burn damage. So it's strictly a DOT kind of thing.
Yeah.
But ineffectively, they've changed how like any kind of burn damage does work. So that's how. Like they did a 50% damage increase on the flamethrower, but they also changed the way burn damage works, so it's more effective against those spewers.
Yeah.
It takes about 75% of a full canister to take out a charger with the flamethrower.
Orbit synchronized.
So 7 seconds to kill a charger. I've been looking into all this shit. Because I still want to play the game.
Yeah.
But...
I guess I'm just taking a fucking flamethrower. We're going all fire. I'm a maniac. See how crazy this gets.
I don't think napalm... Oh, so they also made it so like the stuff from napalm and gas grenades also hurt your teammates, because I guess that was something that was bugged. They fixed that.
I didn't even know it was a fucking a thing.
Yeah, like you could run through your teammates' napalm before and it wouldn't hurt you.
Oh.
Now it will. Which, I guess it was something that was always supposed to hurt you, but I think it was a poor timing. Like, I think they could have ignored that. But it was also the gas ones weren't doing it either. Which gas might be a little bit more viable for crowd control.
I can see that.
Like, if you just have somebody... I mean, like, ad control was something that we'd always consider anyways when I was playing with a group, right?
Yeah.
So if you had at least 2 people with a railgun, right? And then you have somebody going with a stalwart to just focus ads. You know?
Yeah, well, that's like one of my things. Like, I've never seen like a whole team of like railgun. Like, I've seen like for like especially with randos, like the most I've ever seen was like 2 railguns.
Right. The autocannon was still effective too. But the thing is you take up a backpack with that, you know?
Yeah. Which I think they need to rework how backpacks work. I think they should just make it to where like any teammate can just come up to you and just take ammo out of that pack and just load it for you, as opposed to costing your teammate a fucking backpack.
Well, I mean, you could just carry it yourself.
Well, I mean, like that way you could have the crew serve loading.
Yeah, but I don't think the you could drop the backpack. There is a button, I can't remember what it is. There is a keybind that
Yeah,
just
it's
drops
like
any
Z
backpack.
or something.
And then your teammate can pick it up for the crew load. But with autocannon, it's not that serious, right?
Yeah, because you do like 5 shots and like reload.
Yeah, and it's like the reload isn't terrible on a solo.
Yeah.
It's the autocannon. I don't think it was ever really worth having it a crew load. It's the rocket launcher that you really want the crew load on.
Yeah. But even then, that gets a little buggy for me.
Yes, it's not perfect. It's you kind of have to like keep hitting E until it locks on. But that was nice. It did take out chargers.
All right, well, I'll see if I can distract him.
Main objective near your position.
Say if I can shoot a charger. You better
The back legs, you have to shoot the back legs of chargers now with anything that has, you want to do anything kind of armor defeating.
Yeah.
Because the front armor now is impenetrable with basically anything.
Which is nuts. It's fucking nuts.
Yeah, you know what's really nuts is like suicide missions. All I got is chargers. Those hunkered warriors that the one you just killed with the front shield, right?
Yeah.
You'll get a bunch of those, which they're not bad until you're dealing with 50 of them. You know. And then the armored spewers.
Yeah.
And you realize, like, you've kind of put us in a position where we need at least one tool that has armor defeating. And they took that ability away from the railgun, which is, like, mind-boggling. I mean, still, I watched my after the patch, I went in and I watched my fucking railgun round on unsafe mode deflect off of armor, and I was just like, okay.
Fucking this bullshit.
Last reload. Reinforcing.
My fingers are crossed, though.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I got really big hopes for the fucking CEO. He seems like he has his fucking head on right.
Yeah, 'cause see how ridiculous it is dealing with one charger?
Calling in reinforcements.
Well, I mean, like, if they just, like, adjusted, like, the way the charger moved, it'd be a lot better. Of, like, even if they just, like, toned it down just, like, a little bit, like, their ability to move.
Requesting orbital strike.
Well, you can still cut a charger.
Yeah.
You have to wear light armor. There's no other armor. And I think the best armor right now in light is the Legionnaire stat, or anything with the light armor with the Legionnaire perks. Because it gives you 50% limb health. And that way you don't have to run the vitality buff.
Yeah. Yo, Tabir, what up, dude? Squatch of bugs, what up, man? Ow, shit. Oh. And also, like, there's like just like this one like minor thing that I have, and it's like it has to do with like the mantling sometimes. It can get a little funky. Or you like even the dodging, like the diving. Oh, that's right. I got fire grenades. Fuck, I'm an idiot. I thought I saw my Apex. I just want my flavor. Oh god. All right. I'm going to go onto the field and see if I can fucking pull these guys away, not off. We're pulling them away, not off.
Reporting to the front. Mag's empty.
That's the other thing. I fucking these heals where I hear the sound, but I don't get the fucking the heal off.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Oh fuck, he's tired of it.
Joining the
He's
fray.
bringing them back. All right, you won't beat it. All right.
Mag's empty. Reloading.
Yeah. I'm glad I could walk over bugs with this though.
Calling in orbital strike. You will never destroy our way of life.
Fuck.
I'm just gonna watch this show.
Yeah.
Had a good breakfast today. I had a steak and egg breakfast.
Nice. Fuck.
Oh, dude, I went to the fucking the local like I guess you could say it's a park. It's not really a park. It's kind of a park. There's like a walking trail and stuff like that, but I think there's like this part where like a little like footbridge, and I went underneath. There's like a creek underneath of it.
Oh,
I
nice.
take my dog over there because there's like a kind of like a tree area kind of thing, just like an open area where I can take my dog
Yeah.
near the creek, and she finds a fucking hip bone, dude.
A fucking
Animal
hip
fucking
bone.
hip bone immediately, and
Goddamn.
it's like this fucking, like the first thing I'm like, go find a stick, right? And she runs over and she goes immediately and comes back, and I'm like, you found a stick already? And it's this fucking animal hip bone, and it was like disgusting. I'm like, oh my god, dude. Like immediate, like just like fucking, like it's like go find a stick. It just goes over, picks something up, brings it back, and it's like,
Are you proud of me, Dad?
you're fucking gross.
At least the bone was hipping up. Oh, you're disgusting, Tamir. Disgusting.
Yikes.
That's so bad.
At least it wasn't human. If it was human, I would have just thrown it the same way and mind my own business. So
My mom business. I will deal with that
wanna
shit. I don't want to fucking contact the police.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with the cops. I got ACAB tattooed on my fucking hand. It's always an awkward situation. And I gotta explain to them like how it happened.
And like, look, I was trying to get laid. It's nothing personal.
It wasn't even that.
I repeat, 5 minutes remaining.
All right, we're out.
But then like,
Oops.
so the cops, if a cop gives me an attitude about it, it's like, what, do you want to prove me right?
You want to prove me
This is
right?
America, you know, like freedom of speech. Fuck.
Have a taste of democracy.
What are you, like, communist?
Bag's empty.
I'm
I'm
not allowed to
acting
say
like a
shit to
bastard
you,
right now.
motherfucker.
I'm acting like I'm a bastard right now, officer. Can I see your supervisor? Let's see what he has to say about it.
Get some. Get
Hey, yeah, your officer over here says that the freedom of speech doesn't apply to me, so I don't have that. He's revoking my constitutional rights on no grounds.
down
What
a sentry.
do you think about that? What? Fucking, I'll call the ACLU.
Requesting advanced
They'll
weaponry.
fucking pro bono this shit.
Oh shit.
They support Antifa.
They do, the bastards.
I'm not Antifa, I want to make that clear. Fucking, the tattoo is like a meme. And it was before Antifa. Antifa was a real big thing.
Yeah, for us with the dues.
Yeah, they were just trend hopping on some shit there, okay? I got it on it.
I mean, that's
It's
typically what they
actually-
do, actually.
This is actually I got it in memory of a friend.
Hmm.
Believe it or not. And it was a punk chick that wrote it on my hand, and I was just like, yo, just fucking run this over with your tattoo gun. Ian would have fucking loved that shit. He would have thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
So he did. My friend did, and the girl to this day, every once in a while, I'll be like, hey, remember when you did this to me? And she's like, if I would have known you would have gotten it tattooed overward, I would have made him look nicer at least. And I was like,
At least made it look nicer.
she's like, I'd like to think that I changed a lot of people's lives, but in this situation, I always tell this girl, I'm like, Meg, you'll always be a part of my life now. You know that?
You're always right here on my forearm.
We never dated. We were just hooking up, and we were hooking up mostly to piss off our mutual friend, who she was like childhood friends with, because we thought it was funny. We were fucking to prank a friend.
Prank a friend.
Ending in an eagle.
Could you imagine if she got pregnant? Just like, the kid was just a prank. It's just a prank.
Yeah, we probably. She had the same kind of sense of humor as I did. It was like, At that point, we were probably gotten married to keep the prank going.
Sweet.
Look at us being all happy and shit with family. It's just a prank, bro. Oh my god, this is
Because it would be like we'd like hang out with our mutual friend Corinne. And it's like, yo, you wanna You want to piss off Corinne again? She's like, yeah, let's go back to her house and fucking her bed.
T-minus 20 seconds.
Because Corinne would be bartending,
ETA T-minus 10 seconds.
so she couldn't leave.
Hmm.
So she'd see us leave. She's like, you better not be going to my house.
I better not be smelling seafood when I
"Well,
get back.
Sorry, we can't hear you. Hey, somebody needs a drink down at the end of the bar. She's like, nah, and then we'd walk out.
Pelican 1 landing in progress.
Man, at least this fucking civilian evacuation mission wasn't like super crazy. That's only 5 though.
Pelican 1 preparing.
Corinne would try to get back at me
Pelican 1 beginning
by fucking my friends. And they're like, it's like, so now we're Eskimo brothers? This is great. The bonds are now closer.
Now bonded together. Tamir, they buffed fire damage by 50%. And I think they reworked how fire actually works.
Yeah, they changed it how it works on certain things. On soft tissue, it does more damage over time, like on the biosacks. But it's very small and insignificant otherwise, because the base damage still sucks on any of the incendiary weapons.
Yeah.
And this game doesn't really, DOT doesn't really work. It's not like an MMO where you can stack DOTs.
But I'm mostly softish. Obviously, this is what pissed me off about like the anti-material sniper rifle. Is like there's no reason it should be like glancing off like armor. It's anti-material. All things are material.
Yeah, that could have just been buffed. They didn't even have to nerf the fucking railgun. They could have just buffed the other things.
Yeah, Cal. Hell yeah, dude. Thanks for playing, dude.
Liberty is victorious.
Like, I
would
don't think
play,
the anti-material rifle, I don't think it needed to strip armor off, but it definitely needs to penetrate.
Yeah. Well, if it does damage,
Allied
no, they
destroyer
should
has
have just
lost
kept it the same.
squadron.
I'm gonna die on this hill. They shouldn't have touched it. because like in higher difficulties is where it fucking mattered. Like, you didn't need a railgun on medium difficulty. You didn't.
Yeah.
If you brought it, you were overkill. I mean, chargers were just, one charger is easy to deal with, but when you're in like suicide and you get 5 that spawn on you, even with old railgun, it was a task, because it always came with like a good amount of ads too that you'd have to manage while trying to take care of those chargers independently. So even back when it was 2 shots to the leg in safe mode to remove the armor and then you switch to your primary to kill him, it was still a lot of effort in the higher difficulties. I don't understand why that was so overpowered. If anything, the enemies are overpowered and they need a nerf.
Alright. So I noticed we didn't get any medals for that whatsoever. So we're gonna quit out, come back in. But yeah, like I said, like, it just could. Well, I mean, like, I think like a really easy fix for the railgun if it was overperforming is just like make the charge time take like another second or 2, because like that charge time matters like so much.
Yeah, it's just.
I think there just would have been better. There were better ways to fucking nerf it. Like I think even like an ammo
the
drop.
balancing team just doesn't really know what they're doing.
Our home.
The team in charge of balancing just doesn't know what they're doing. That's really it.
Hi there.
I've seen anything the game that felt like the Dark Side ice starts. Oh yeah, that's fucking insane.
Oh, hello.
But yeah, so I guess Tabir, the railgun was overperforming in like the higher difficulties against chargers, so they
And
toned it
Bile
down.
Titans.
Yeah.
But it was still 12 shots to kill a Bile Titan. And it was 12 shots to the head, and the head hitbox is kind of shitty
Yeah.
and inconsistent. So
Well, like
now,
even then, like fucking, like you'd use the railgun to mop up what your rail cannon strike didn't like finish.
Yeah. And I wouldn't even use the rail cannon. It's way too inconsistent. I use the orbital laser.
Fair.
Because I've had too many instances. Because my buddy runs the rail cannon I just for Bile Titans, right?
Hmm.
And I've watched it target fucking chargers instead too many times now.
I think it's like it changed.
The orbital laser it's supposed to target the largest enemy within its area, right?
Yeah.
But server side shit's so fucked up with this game still that I've watched it just like literally decide to shoot the charger next to it instead multiple times. Whereas the orbital laser might start on the fucking charger and then the server shit catches up and then it reacquires target on the largest, which would be the Bile Titan. So it corrects itself at least, where it's like the one shot and done thing with the rail cannon. It doesn't have the opportunity to correct itself when it makes the initial error, you know?
Yeah. I don't remember when. I think Bile Titan started on 6, right?
Technically, I think they can happen on hard because you can have the Bile Titan missions, but it's only 1. So yeah, 6. I think you can get like 2 or 3. But suicide's only supposed to be like 5 or 6, but I had 9 at once the other day. Fucking 9.
Yeah, that was fucking insane.
I wish I would have fucking screenshotted it. I just looked at the fucking horizon. I just see 9 Bile Titans coming in. And I was like, what the fuck? Are we playing Helldivers? No, it's still suicide. Are you sure? Look over there.
Fucking double check that shit.
Every sector
Nothing
in the
on this
galaxy
planet.
must be purged of the alien menace.
Let's guarantee Bile Titan spawn.
They did something that's better at destroying the sacks on the Bile Titan, though. I don't remember what it was. I don't remember. Something got buffed that'll do better damage to that, so... Because if you can just get rid of that Venom sack underneath, then you can just ignore it for a bit. Like,
Yeah, it doesn't do the fucking spit attack anymore.
And expunge it.
yeah, because that's annoying when you're dealing with other ads, because it can hit you through walls sometimes, and rocks.
Fuck. Nothing.
And it has like this really weird chance of one-shotting you. Like it's not consistent. It'll sometimes do like immediate lethal damage.
Intel screwed up and accidentally put the wrong danger level on it after you accidentally spilled the Admiral's coffee. I can see that being a thing.
Well, no, we were doing the targeted. There's like a certain thing that the GMs do. It's like I think once you hit like a certain like 80%, they start putting in reinforcements, and sometimes it just gets a little too heavy-handed. So if your influence is like 80% or more, there's a good chance there's a GM that's actually in reinforcing that planet and increasing spawn rates for things. And sometimes I think it bugs. And I think what happened was it bugged and gave us 9 Bile Titans, but it was probably supposed to give us 9 more Chargers.
Yeah.
FTL jump successful. Hellpods primed.
Right. We're going to put the laser cannon in the best possible environment. It is freezing.
What's
There's
the major order now?
storms. I don't think there is one just yet. Because we did the exosuit one. I mean, there's a defend Angel's Venture, I think, going on.
That's been going on.
Yeah.
It was Heath and Angel's Venture for the last major order that I played with. And dude, that was getting really wonky there too, because we had them at 100% for like the first like 2 days, right?
Yeah.
Because it was like within 5 hours we got it to 100%. The community did, and then like the second to last day they dropped only Angel's Venture down to 5%. So they were a little heavy-handed there, and then we got it back up to 100%. But it was like weird because we went from 100% and then all of a sudden 5%. On Angel's Venture, but Heath was still 100%. There was definitely some fuckery there because Homeboy was not sleeping. And he's just spamming one fucking button.
In case we can't fucking take it down.
Hellpod
We're gonna try to take down just the fucking Bile Titan with the laser cannon. It's gotta be
You
big.
throw your SOS if you're playing the harder difficulties.
Oh no, we gotta be doing testing. So we gotta eliminate as many factors as possible. So we going to die. I don't think we're gonna get this mission done. To be perfectly honest.
Oh, fuck. I gotta poop real quick. I'll be back.
The fate of all
Yeah.
humanity's children are
Oh,
in
shit.
your hands. Do not let them fall.
There's shit here. I fucking hear them.
Deploying equipment package.
Yeah, it's here. Thanks for stopping by, dude. I appreciate you. I hope the Warhammer 3 goes well. Which actually, it is almost about that time. Almost about that time to stop. We looked at some things. Alright. See if we can get a charter. Oh fuck, I made to switch this out. Sprinkle it with the fire. More dots. We need more dots. Bad. Honestly, I should probably drop the guard dog. I'm sorry, little buddy.
Dropping a pin. East. 200 meters.
I can't have you fucking up my testing. Oh, we still have incendiary grenades. Shit. I'm still fired out, man. Still flaming. So we should also see artillery spewers in
Found
this.
something.
Oh, fuck it, I found him. See how they do against that armor. I think it was like what, like a half charge? I got more shit coming in. I don't know, that fucking took a lot. Okay, so that's a fucking lot. Alright, Stalkers 2, fantastic. Love it. Alright, come on, big guy. We need to go this way away from the fucking swarm. That must seem like a really good spot to fucking hit him. I mean, it's like maybe like the back of the legs. I mean, if we get under, I think it's doing damage. Yeah, he should be dying. There it is. So, fuck it, if we can get under him. That's a big if, though. And that was just one. Wait. Oh, god damn it. I'm gonna have to fucking kick up as soon as I start. Have I been a pug this whole time? We didn't get anybody? That's weird.
Sub-objective in your vicinity.
I was holding this like, wait, that's not an infinite grenade. Yeah, this laser cannon's still inconsistent.
Mag's empty. Requesting sentry. Requesting orbital. Mag's empty.
Orbital barrage incoming. Stand clear.
Mag's empty. Have a taste of democracy.
When I'm only eating animal proteins and fat, my poops are so much nicer. And I only have to eat twice a day.
Oh shit.
So much better. Like I'll eat when I'll eat first thing in the morning, and then I won't eat again until like
Dinner.
dinner time.
Yeah.
And first thing in the morning for me was like 6:30 in the morning.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
Deploying replacement.
All right. So I think the big thing
Reinforcements have been launched.
is that laser cannon's super inconsistent on hunters.
Has landed.
Ow. Plus, I'm also fucking do my shit way too early.
You gotta hit the back legs on the charger.
Yeah. Well, it's like the back of the legs.
Yeah. This weapon should just completely ignore armor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, this should be like consistent damage because it's a fucking laser. Like, the idea of a laser bouncing off armor is like ridiculous.
Yeah, what is it, a mirror?
Yeah. Oh. Well. Still need
Did it finally kill the charger?
Yeah. I had to fucking take my dog off so I can make sure that's not doing damage either. See how long it actually takes.
How long did it take you to do that charger?
Probably like 30 seconds, and that was just the charger, and nothing else like really fucking with me. I like how you can see the meteors go in though. Like, I know some people don't like it, but I like the environmental effects.
I didn't like it because I was like dealing with a bunch of chargers, and I immediately get one-shotted
Yeah.
by something that it's really hard to fucking predict. So it's more along the lines of RNG is gonna fuck me at this point.
Yeah.
There's not enough things that are within my control now.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, you got stalkers.
Yeah.
Very good. You're right next to the nest.
I think?
Yeah, that's the nest right there.
I know, it's not this one. It's that one to the north?
Has to be from the past that. Yeah, it has to be past that because that's where the stalker came from.
Lost. Sending replacement.
It's like, I feel like it came from that direction.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
What about those armored spewers? How are they? How is the laser cannon on those?
Also inconsistent, but that just could be like poor aim on my part.
Well, they have armored heads. The top half
Yeah.
of their heads are armored,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's like the heavy armor.
How about a nice
Top half of their abdomens are heavy armor. It's just a normal hive. Small one.
30 minutes remaining.
Light hive. Maybe medium. They did
Yeah.
make the holes a little bit easier to seal. Yeah, it's
Yeah. Which is nice.
including stalkers.
Alright, so I think that's a stalker from earlier.
Mag's empty.
Did you seal the stalker layer?
No, I think he came from the east.
What are your mission objectives, your sub-objectives?
Mag's empty.
I do a pass him. Hold on.
Helldiver, you are moving outside the mission.
Oh my god, is that a T-Rex?
Throwing grenade.
A T-Rex at this economy? That's ridiculous.
Warning, you are leaving the mission area.
Definitely wasn't the one from earlier. So I guess it's west.
There could be two of them.
True. How you doing, boy?
If it's sub-objectives, then it's two of them. What difficulty is this again? 6?
This one's 6. He's tired, my man. My poor dude. Reactor online. Systems online. So at least that mech is at least like faster than fucking like walking.
It looks like it's the same.
Goddamn T-Rex. They go to give you some fucking money for that shit? God, that took a lot of rounds. I think I was also hitting the fucking the ass end of it.
Have a taste of democracy.
Honestly, with the mech, might be better off hitting it in the head twice with the missile for the Patriot. How far do these rockets go? They go pretty far. Cool.
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
Yeah, 2 shots to the head with a Patriot. Doing a lot better.
How long is the recharge on the mech?
It's like 10 minutes. And you get 2 uses out of it.
Log outpost.
Honestly, this might be good in Blitz. That angle.
We got 2 rockets left. 1, shoot that hole.
Get some.
Play with that mech. You always got the other one? Ah, fuck. What was the other one?
I think it's just double machine guns.
I think? Does that mean there's a mech out there that's just only missiles? Double 20mm? No. I need a
Which
melee
double?
with this fucking this mech.
Just step on them, right?
You can step on the small ones.
See, this is ridiculous. This is a level 6. Look how many you got to deal with.
Yeah. Fuck, hold on,
They gotta
where's
do
that?
something. I need them to do something. So I'm protesting the game until they make some viable changes.
Yeah.
Orbital barrage incoming. Stand clear.
We got big cannon like the
refuse.
turrets. Oh, the auto cannon. Oh, that one was close. So, bugger.
Not that danger close, huh?
Oh, you know, it doesn't actually hit where the fucking beacon is.
Yeah, they supposedly buffed that too, the 120.
This is the 380, I think.
I think they buffed that one too. Like they tightened the
The
groupings,
spread.
but yeah, but I feel like they didn't. I feel like they said they did, but they didn't. I feel like it still doesn't do it nearly enough.
Deploying support weapon. Deploying equipment package.
How about a nice cup of liberty?
Oh fuck! A meteor blew up a fucking hell bomb.
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
Oh yeah, are you on Fenrir 3?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, there's just there's just a bunch of hell bombs in a certain area,
Yeah.
which I don't think they're always in the same spot. I think it's kind of random,
Yeah.
but if you find them, they're very useful.
Oh yeah.
Fucking kited a bunch and got 31 kills with one hell bomb the other day. It was real nice because it was just like fucking total like area clear at that point.
Charger. But yeah, I think I was playing a match yesterday on Tion Quan, and a fucking meteor just landed right on a fucking fabricator site and cleared it out for me. We gotta use the laser cannon on the legs of these spewers.
I think the railgun is still effective against these though.
Decently effective.
See, like they nerfed it, but I'm still gonna run the railgun because everything else is just so shit.
Yeah. So that's not bad. Oh, well, and this is like a preferred environment for the fucking last cannon too.
Because it's cold.
Yeah. So it might be overperforming due to that. Well, so I'd also like the bugs to not know exactly where I am. I feel like there's not bad. But that's like prep. Oh, the transport's right there.
My leg!
Fucking Stib kept me alive during all that bullshit.
Prosperity! Dropping a pin. Southeast. Far.
Dims are also inconsistent though.
Yeah.
I've used stims and gotten nothing out of it. Like it'll use the stim, make the sound, and then I get no health.
Yeah. Born or too early for the global war on terror, born just in time for the galactic war, but hell yeah. Fuck bugs.
I think I'm gonna keep the lurk up on the stream, but I'm gonna go
Sending down equipment package.
Yeah.
watch
No,
the show that I've been watching.
Yeah, no, it's about that time. Probably that's gonna be the last mission.
I'm just being a bum as I can. I did shit this morning though.
Pax is
Marksman,
really
your game is down. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Marksman, there's been a lot of odd things going on with the servers lately.
That's right. You're on YouTube too, right?
Yeah.
You gotta put that overlay so you can have both of your chats and on your main screen.
They actually have a thing against that for the fucking Twitch COS for multi-streaming.
What?
It's got to be separate.
Jess uses it for Kick and Twitch.
It's probably because like she's too small for them to notice. Which is kind of crazy because like Jess isn't like the there you are, you son of a Jess isn't like the top 1% of Twitch.
Is she?
Yeah. And actually I'm like top 5. It's just kind of it's kind of silly.
Well, it's like, what's the 80-20 rule?
Yeah. Like
80%.
Prato's distribution.
80% of the
gonna
income
fucking hit me.
is earned by 20%, and 20% of the people earn the other 80%.
Yeah. Fuck.
Am I saying that right? I feel like that's not right.
No, it's like it's essentially that. I think it's like the top 10% does like 50% of whatever. But that's
I
just like
found out how much OnlyFans models were making outside of the top 5%.
Oh yeah, no, it's bad.
They're selling their souls for fucking $180 a month.
Yep.
What?
It's so bad, dude.
What?
Yeah, no, Prado distribution. It's a natural thing. There's another one.
All these people talking about it's all been marketing. All these documentaries. Yeah, I make 80 grand a month.
Oh yeah, no. So their top models, OnlyFans ask them to post when they buy houses and cars, because it's free advertising at that point.
So like basically, if you want to guarantee to be rich, you got to go back in time and invent OnlyFans.
Essentially, yeah.
So how many was this? Like that's a multi-billion-dollar fucking company now.
Yeah.
Like it started out like a multi-billion-dollar company. Look at the first year, and it wasn't even intended to be a porn site. That's the fucking crazy part.
Yeah. Oh.
But they decided to allow nudity, and then they blew up. Remember that whole thing when they were talking about like, hey, we're probably going to ban nudity on this site so we could be more advertiser friendly.
Yeah.
And then they were just like,
Fucking
immediately
up in
people were
arms.
hopping onto Fansly,
Yeah.
which was just starting out at that time. And they were like, just kidding.
It was just a joke, guys. Calm down.
Sure, just stay here. But that allowed Fansly to become big.
Oh fuck. It's just a prank. It's just a prank, bro.
At that point, you like just do Feed Finder. That's people are actually consistently making money across the board on that. And you get to remain anonymous completely.
Fuck yeah. The Biotitan's still like completely fucking armored from the laser cannon, except for the soft underside.
I might start selling feed picks. Like fucking $20 a pop on Feed Finder.
Fuck, that's so annoying. Even like the there's like armor underneath its fucking Venom sack.
Yeah, but you still do damage to it. It's like weird. You already removed the Venom sack, that's why.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like under the sack, it's fucking armored as
So
shit.
removing the sack too on those, you don't do any more damage once the sack's done.
Oh. I broke physics there for a second.
It just It just prevents them from spewing on you.
Yeah.
You still have to defeat their armor in order to effectively kill them.
Yeah, not even inside the mouth. I feel like inside the mouth should definitely be unarmored. Come on.
Additional reinforcement funding approved.
Ah, fuck it. This is ideal conditions for this fucking gun, too. I mean, it's fucked up. I think I need to see if I can hit it on the side.
Oh, it's got some bleeding, so...
Yeah. Ah, fucking, how am I gonna get this? Oh, look. Look how close you are. You could attack me right now.
Get the
Yes.
charger to hit its legs.
Sending replacement.
Or just get fucking mopped up by it.
Yeah.
That was artillery
li-
fucking spewers. Those artillery shots from the spewers might actually help you too.
Well, we're just gonna
You
do this.
100% landed on that charger, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I fucking landed on his fucking face.
It's still alive.
No, it's dead. Also, I want to say, hell bombs much cooler than exploding barrels.
Yeah, Fenrir 3's got a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's the same amount, but because there's no foliage, they're easier to find. I don't know.
Oh shit! God damn it!
Is that a meteor?
Yeah. All right, las cannon. I think it's okay.
It's
Out of
mid
t-
as fuck.
Yeah, out of 10, it might be a 6 or a 6.5.
Nah, dude, that shit's like a fucking 5 at best. It's just like all the other things just needed to be buffed. That's it. 'Cause all of them are pretty much useless. Stop making them useless, and then people won't use just a fucking railgun.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I'm giving it points for like technically infinite ammo. But yeah, no, it's. I mean, like, I think it can clear out like mid-level enemies, but I don't know about fucking high-level enemies.
You have to use your stratagems on Bile Titans.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess technically you don't have to, but then you're going to spend way too much of your mission time trying to take out one Bile Titan. And higher difficulties, you don't get just one.
Yeah. Because I mean, like, because that's the other thing about like the recoilless rifle is if you're loading it yourself, it just takes too long. If I could reload.
You're better off with a disposable because it's a 70-second cooldown. Yeah. So just better off using disposable.
Which even then,
Does
that's
way
like
more damage.
Yeah, even then that that fucking cooldown gets doubled to fucking like 2 and some change minutes.
Depends on if you have your ship also upgraded too. That is a
That's
huge factor on the cooldown.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's if it's a cold planet, right? It's like double the fucking cooldown time.
Yeah, for that
Or something
fucking
like that.
stratagem shit.
The enemy has launched a cowardly attack against one of our planets. Will you defend it?
Even the calling time being like 100%. Because I mean, I think the eats calling time is like pretty short still. But yeah, it just messes with things that are just like that. It seems like they intend to be fucking dependable. Yeah, fuck it. But you're like the higher difficulties having to wait like 2.5 minutes. And then your calling time's like a total of 4 seconds. And 4 seconds is a long time when you're fucking fighting bugs.
Yeah, usually when I have to, when I have a, I usually throw it way ahead of me to a point where I'm going to run to.
Yeah.
That way I meet it by the time it hits the ground, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then I use the Legionnaire armor. Do you have the Legionnaire armor?
I think I do.
Look at the buffs on that.
Because it's the one with the servo arm, right?
It's a light armor.
Yeah.
And I think, yeah, that one right there. Increased throwing range by 30%, which I think is best in slot.
Yeah, probably.
That's more valuable than you'll ever think. And then that 50% limb health, which is extremely valuable, which allows you to kite enemies up a cliff and then dive down and then not have to worry about a broken leg.
Yeah. But yeah. The only reason I don't like using it is because then, like, I feel locked into this armor because, like, I get used to the throwing range. And then I start under-throwing, like, all my strategies when I finally change. I do like the way it looks, though.
As it sits for me, I think there are justifications for other armors, but I think this is best in slot.
Yeah.
The way they have the game now, that's best in slot, Legionnaire.
I mean, it'd be cool if we could use samples to
there's
upgrade
not
our
a-
weapons and armor.
There's a small, like, there's another light armor that you can get that gives you 2 more grenades, but the other perk is not as good. You know, the 2 grenades are valuable, but not valuable enough. I think there's like one medical one that gives you 2 extra stims, but the other perk once again sucks. Like, there's a bunch of perks on armor right now where it's like if you crouch, you have 30% less recoil, which is terrible because you never want to be stationary in this game right now.
Yeah. I only really found that useful for, like, the auto cannon.
But even then, I would still want to be running and gunning with that. Kiting, shooting, kiting, shooting.
Oh, I hear you, Tav. Alright. Going to call it here, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch my show.
Talk to you later, my dude.
Your fellow
Yeah,
Helldivers
later. Hopefully the next patch will be better.
Yeah, I'm sure it will be. Alright, guys. Final verdict for Railgun Nerf. I think there's other things they could have done. Because, like, I'm getting an inconsistent, like, 3-4, like, max out shots to take off armor. And, like, when you're just facing one charger, that's fine, but, like, you're gonna be fucking facing, like, 4 to, like, 8 chargers on the higher difficulties. That's if you want to play them, but, you know, I want to play them. I want to get super samples. Flamethrower can take down chargers decently, but I don't think the time to kill is nearly fast enough. Like, on, like, difficulties, like, 6 and down, definitely useful, but I think once you get to that 7 slot, it's fucked. I still feel Breaker was at least a little negligible, but then, like, I think that's a me thing, because, like, about at 12 rounds, I'm typically reloading my shotgun anyways. Like, I don't let myself down to fucking 0 shots. It really, honestly, it's a waste and less efficiency on my part then, but it fits me now. And recoil wasn't too bad. I think Breaker's still good. I think it's still really good. Unfortunately, we weren't able to touch the Slugger today. Fucking, I'm gonna probably do that, like, off stream. But yeah, overall, I think it's a buff to enemies. I think they just essentially, by nerfing the railgun, they buffed the enemies. But who knows? Maybe Helldivers is not supposed to be possible. But yeah, no. I have to get out of here. I had to take the dog out. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. And I'll see you next time. All right, see you guys.